It's all about the U. It's all about the U. It's all about the U. Let's fucking go. It's time. It's time. National fucking championship. Let's go. Let's fucking go. It's about to be a big time game. National championship. It's the U. Miami back in the national championship for the first time since 2002, taking on the undefeated #1 team in the nation. The Indiana Hoosiers. Who's coming out on top? Oh, it's going to be a good game, baby. Let's get it going. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and we are back in Hold My Nugget Studios once again for the national championship of the 2026 college football season. Miami trying to rise back to prominence. Indiana, who has the second most losses ever in FBS program history, trying to do the improbable and win the national title. Who is coming out on top in your 2026 NCAA National Championship game? Highlight commentary. Oh, Lord, I am excited. 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 Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. How am I doing? I am. Voice is absolutely shot. Commentary is complete. Did I move from this spot? No. It's literally complete. The commentary just saved. It just saved. So it's getting uploaded to Patreon as we speak. Probably I'll have to be uploading it on YouTube as, you know, we're streaming, but nonetheless, the commentary did get done. Did I eat anything? No. In fact, I haven't eaten anything since this morning, but it is what it is. You got to grind for the people. 3rd and 8, pass is caught, but it's going to be a 4th down, and they're going to force a punt. Could I possibly pass out at one point? 110% I might. I am not feeling the best right now, but it is what it is. You do what you got to do. Let's go. National championship, baby. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Wait on it, because Indiana's getting ready to get the football. Miami's drive comes to a halt. The kick is fielded at the 4-yard line, and here comes the Indiana Hoosiers and the man who won the Heisman. You know his last name. Say it with me now.
Mendoza!
I said say it with me now.
Mendoza!
One more time.
Mendoza!
Leading the Hoosiers onto the field. Jason put 2 on and said, hope Indiana gives a BTA on the U. We shall find out. We're going to have an entire game to watch from. But it's the national championship, ladies and gentlemen. Miami Hurricanes taking on the Indiana Hoosiers, but it's played in Miami. This is going to be a game. This is going to be a game. I am watching on ESPN. I'm watching on ESPN Plus, I should say. I'm watching on ESPN Plus. Some of y'all might need a link. Give me a second here. Let me go get a link. Commentary will be uploaded momentarily. I literally just finished saving the doggone, saving the game. Maybe, actually, it saved as we were live. So I have to set this to go live. I have no voice, so I don't know how tomorrow's gonna work, but we soldier through, we move forward from there. Nonetheless, good Lord. Oh, I am starving. Okay, so here we go. Link for the game here. Make sure y'all got your ad block on. There we are. DJ Khaled's at the game. Of course he's at the game. His big ass would be in Palestine, and somehow his body would still be in the game. That's how wide this man is. As we once saw, what was it, Gear 3 in One Piece? Gamu gamu no, Fuzen. And you turn into that damn balloon. Actually, no, Gear 3 was much larger. But if Luffy were to turn into the balloon, you have a situation where that's still smaller than DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled is an incredibly large human being. Nemo, what's good? What's good? Pat McAfee talking to Jake Paul before kickoff. Oh, Jake Paul's in the building? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. All right, let me upload this for YouTube. Get the commentary here tonight. Oh, they better not fucking block it. I'm going to be so livid if YouTube plays games.
Kong 2014 is now following.
I'm going to be angry than a motherfucker. Let me first make sure there's no issue. Yeah. All right. Here comes Indiana, ladies and gentlemen, led by
Mendoza!
They're at the 5-yard line. They're at the 5-yard line. Here comes the national, or I should say the Heisman. He's going to dump the ball off. Oh, take my ankles, please. Take my ankles, please. He just put that man on the floor. Excuse me. Did you see that man stop on a dime and break that sumbitch into nickels? Good Lord. He just took that man's ankles. Stop playing with him. Stop playing. Yup. Give me your ankles. Give me your ankles. What a reception. Golly. Just took that man's ankles. Oh, you said I'm way behind. Hold on. Let me try to get at least a play behind. Oh shit. I am a little bit behind. Damn, I'm behind by like a few seconds. Golly, I think I might be a minute behind. Let me press fast forward. All right, where they at right now? Yeah, I'm way behind. Let me press fast forward. All right, where are they at right now? Is this a live feed? This better be the live. You know what? Let me exit and come back in because they already at the fucking, they're advancing the football right now. Yeah, see, they at the 20. I'm gonna be about like half behind. Let me try to press to go back. I exited out of ESPN Plus and I came back. All right, so you're saying it should be 3rd and 8 right now that I should be looking at 3rd and 8? All right, it's reloading as we speak. How'd you think you was missing something? Yeah, I was way behind. Yeah, I gotta put, because I don't have the cable anymore because it doesn't make sense to just have cable for 4 months out of the year. All right. Oh, there's a stop. There's a stop. All right, they got the replay going right. Oh my God, yo, did you just see that pass rush? He just bulldozed that man. God damn. Oh my Lord. Bro, homie just got destroyed. 12 put one on his ass. Golly, what a damn pass rush. And they're gonna have to punt the football. Good Lord. Did you just see that pass rush? Boy, what? He nearly hit that man out of his shoulder pads. I think his nipples might be somewhere at the 21st yard line. And now Tony, on the return, he's going to take it across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Nathan put 2 on it, and he said,
Mendoza!
Oh, Lord. All right, bet. Let me see. Let me just make sure that there is no clips that lost their audio. All right, we good here. We are good here. Ooh, that move, that did. Sure. Shoot here. I could deal with that. That's not that big of a deal. Okay, we are good. No audio clips are lost. No audio clips are lost. Oh, is there laundry on the field? Oh, damn. I think they got him for a hold. One way or another. Here we go. Back the other way come the Hurricanes. Will Miami get caught in a hurricane and find themselves on the L train, or will Indiana be defeated sooner or later? Well, we shall find out. 12 blue to play up. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I'm slightly behind. I'm slightly behind because I'm watching on ESPN Plus, but that's neither here nor there. Austin for 5 points. I can't watch the game. It's too painful for you. You're an Ole Miss fan, grad. Ole Miss fan and a grad. So watching this is painful reminder that we're 18 seconds from being here. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. But then you allowed Carson Beck to make the play with his legs that got him into the end zone. Unfortunate, but that's the name of the game. And now, because they are playing in Miami, you said I got to play the Michael Irvin clip, say less. I was getting ready to go do that anyway. Looks like we on the same wavelength. Because they are playing in Miami, ladies and gentlemen. So that means that despite the fact it's the national championship, it's a home game for the Hurricanes. Michael, talk to your squad.
So listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
What are you prepared to do about it? What are you prepared to do about it? Oh, I am excited for this game here. I am excited for this game here. It's going to be a good one. Make sure this shit here. All right, there we go. We just found out the Lions hired a nobody for OC. Thank me for the content. You'll be jumping off a building now. Oh, Lord. Don't do that. Don't do that. Crazier things have happened. Don't forget, things can happen. It could be a nobody who nobody knows who ends up being an absolute diamond in the rough. There ain't no guarantees, though. I'll tell you that right now. Ain't no guarantees. But we'll find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Hopefully it works out in your favor. But that's neither here nor there. All right, just got to make sure this gets it in here. All right, there we go. I'm trying to get it uploaded onto YouTube, the commentary that is. All right, there's a field goal. All right. They just had a kid choir sing the Lift Every Voice and Sing before the Celtics Pistons game almost brought a tear to your eye. Oh my. Here come the Hurricanes on the carry, gain of about 4. Jermaine put 2 on, said Beck looks like Sid the Slaw. Indeed he does. Beck looked like he looked like he might have just became a human before the game. Like legitimately, Beck looked like he might have just became a human before the game. I don't know what it is about that gentleman, man, but something about that brother look weird. I ain't gonna hold you. Something about that dude look weird. He might be an extraterrestrial. Wait until he take the helmet off. Wait until he take the helmet off. There's a handoff. Great defense there from the Hoosiers. They're able to stop him and force yet another 3rd down. They're going to force yet another 3rd down. As they're marching to try to get the first points of this game, Landino making plays for the Hoosiers. They're at the 28-yard line, 3rd and 5 for the U. What do you got? Carson Beck, that extraterrestrial in the face, got a man going in motion, got to take the snap, no pressure whatsoever. He's got all day down the middle of the field, pass broken up. It's going to be a 3 and out, more with the breakup, and he doesn't need less. He needs more PBUs, and it's incomplete. Great defense by the Hoosiers, forcing a 3 and out. They're going to get the football back. And once again, we get an opportunity to see the Heisman Trophy winner. What's his name?
Mendoza!
Next time, take the green marble, says Steeler West. There's the return. It's going to be a fair catch at the 29-yard line. All they did was just flip the field. That's not a bad punt whatsoever. That's a pretty good punt. That's a pretty good punt. All right, this game continues. Here comes Mendoza. Here comes Mendoza. All right, here's OT. Oh, Tom Brady is on the sideline. Tom Brady's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. All right, get there, and we in the process of uploading this onto YouTube. You got the snap rolling right. Oh, damn, look at the big boy. He's trying to chase him down. Mendoza rifle down the field. Pass is broken up. Oh, but there's laundry on the field, ladies and gentlemen. There's laundry on the field. What's the flag for? What's the flag for? Holding on the offense. Somebody was holding on the offense. Number 67. Number 67. The number of the Gen Alpha?
6-7.
I said
6-7.
one more time.
6-7.
Oh, Lord. That's going to back them up 10 yards. 1st and 20 now. Handoff. No, it's actually a pass over the middle. Broken tackle. He's on the go. He's still going. 1st down across the 40-yard line. Back him up 10. How about 25? Back him up 10. How about 25? Yeah, you can't caress people like that. That man was getting molested back there. You can't do that. But he took him to Epstein Island. Stop laughing. All right, damn. Peyton said stream over because of the 6-7. Oh, boy, look at that carry right there to take it across near midfield. I think he's going to be down at the 49-yard line. Gain of 6. On the ground, Black picking up 6 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and short. All right, they're still approaching midfield. They're at the 49-yard line. Oh, that's a false start. Laundry on the field. Penalty for a false start. Back them up 5. What the hell are you doing? Back him up 5 yards. That man moving and chopping his feet, getting ready to run up downs and throw up downs. The fuck you doing, sir? Buddy, what you doing? Keep your dumb ass in place, dummy. Second and 9, the snap. Mendoza's got it. He's going to dump it off. He's got his man I should say a stiff arm carry. Damn, they gave him a very generous spot. This man gave him a 1st down. That's an incredibly generous spot. It should be 3rd and 1. Referee stood right in front of the marker as if he was telling them 1st down. Very generous spot if they give him the 1st.
Man City 256 is now following.
They gave him the 1st down. That should have been a 3rd and 1. They gave him the 1st down. I can't believe that. What the hell was that? That's a wild spot. Nonetheless, 3-yard gain right here from the Hoosiers. I can't believe they gave him a 1st down there. That's crazy. That is crazy. They gave him the 1st down. That's wild. All right, 2nd and 7. We're already midway through the first quarter. Mendoza trying a hard count to see if he could draw somebody off sides. Nobody moves. We're approaching 6 minutes left to go in the quarter. Mendoza over the middle, got his man. That's a first down. The Heisman Trophy winner finds his man. Nathan Batuan said thoughts on McDermott getting fired. It was the right call. Should have got fired a couple of years ago, but that's neither here nor there. First down, Indiana. Four first downs. Oh, damn. Got a man, too. Oh, he's got both feet in bounds. He only needs one, but he got both feet in bounds. Very educated toes right there. The Hurricanes playing very generous coverage. Hurricanes playing very generous coverage. Off the line, left and right, the Chiefs and Eric Bieniemy are reuniting. Bieniemy's expected to be their new offensive coordinator. Well, congratulations. They got to up their personnel. It doesn't matter who the hell they happen to. Oh, my Lord. Mendoza just got fucking rocked. Mendoza just got rocked. Oh, Lord. He felt that one. Mendoza felt that one. God damn. Tor came off the edge and just look at the blow. Bang, right in his back. Oh, my Lord. He was about to be on the ground.
Mendoza!
But he got fucking rocked. Good Lord. My back. Oh, my Lord. Where's Mike Tyson when you need him? Mendoza was on the ground. They said, yo, you good, my boy? He said,
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You broke
My back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Official Jurlowski put 5 on, said Caleb Williams scared the living hell out of us with that last second TD. Then he reverted back to who he thought he was with that pick. You should be disappointed in Durant just allowing Cole Kmet to get behind him. You had 2 interceptions earlier. These motherfuckers just thought, oh, well, he's just going to throw it out of bounds. How you get played out of your position. Nathan Bafafo said, you're pretty sure the Bills had finally had enough of them after the playoff failures, including 4 losses to Mahomes and the 2 AFC championship appearances. Pathetic indeed. There's only so many times you can mess around and take L's in those big-time games, especially in a situation where the AFC was completely wide open. And Mendoza got blood coming out of his mouth. Mendoza's got blood coming out of his mouth. He might have bit his tongue. After homie got absolutely blasted, he's got blood coming out of his mouth.
Mendoza!
But he got rocked again. Thomas put his helmet right on his chin strap, and Mendoza got lit up again.
Mendoza!
2nd and 8. Mendoza's going to run. He said, fuck the pain. I could still move forward. Gain of 2. 3rd down coming up right now. Yeah, he's going to need to strap up. It's going to be a long game. Indiana had the 2nd most red zone touchdowns this season in all of the FBS. 3rd and 6 for the Heisman Trophy winner, trying to get the first points of this national championship. Mendoza on 3rd and 6 takes the snap. He's going to air it to the end zone. Got a man, but it's broken up. No flags on the field. Indiana's going to have to settle for a field goal. Big time breakup there by the Hurricanes. Nearly intercepted, might I add. Good defense there by the offense, preventing. What kind of gloves are those? What kind of gloves were those? Did y'all see that? It had the hexagon pattern on the face of the gloves. I ain't never seen that before. What kind of gloves were those? What will they think of next? Jay Kong said, as a UCF fan, you're conflicted. You want the U, or you want IU to win their first natty, but the state hasn't had a trophy since 2013 when them Seminoles got that W. Nathan put 2 on, said, by the way, Jeff Haffey got hired as the Dolphins head coach. Yeah, Mendoza's bleeding. Mendoza's bleeding.
Mendoza!
It's a 3-0 lead for the Hoosiers. It looked like suction cups on the backhand. But it's a 3-0 lead right now for the Hoosiers. And the Hurricanes have a chance to respond. Darnell said, with the NFL having a QB development problem within the league, how do you fix the problem? Well, for one, it starts with the coaches. It starts with the coaches, and it starts with, actually, I should say it starts with the organization at the top. The owners need to understand, when you happen to have a team that, for whatever reason, drafts a quarterback and gets immediate success, you can't immediately chalk that up to just the QB's talent. There's a number of different things that play a role. Number one, your coordinators. If you have a good coordinator, you can't let that person walk out of your building. Because guess what? You can have a phenomenal coordinator where the offense is moving seamless. All of a sudden, you don't want to pay that coordinator. He goes and takes a head coaching job elsewhere. All of a sudden, now your QB looks like shit the following year. Oh, what happened? Is a QB just regressing? What if I told you that because of the change of the coordinator, they changed the offense, and you're not making sure the offense is to the strength of that quarterback? Secondly, you got to make sure whoever else happens to be on the staff can go and develop, because offensive coordinators comes up with the offensive scheme, but your quarterback's coach is going to be having a very intimate relationship with your QB. You got to make sure you have somebody like a Tom Moore up in that piece. You got to make sure you have somebody like a Ken Wisenhunt or a Bruce Arians up in that piece. Somebody who's going to be able to mature and grow that QB. Not just the OC who's going to be calling plays, have somebody inside of that organization who's able to go and work with that quarterback to bring out the best in that talent. And then, of course, the personnel. Get them a safety blanket in a tight end or maybe a slot receiver. Get them somebody on the outside, a wide receiver 1 or potentially a wide receiver 2. Perhaps you could get yourself somewhat of a dual running back threat that can catch the football out of the backfield. Surround them with pieces that they can get the football to. Because at the end of the day, you can have a diamond in the rough at QB, but if you ain't got nobody to throw the football to who can go and make plays, your game, unfortunately, in the box score is going to look like you did a whole lot of nothing. And despite the fact that the tape is going to show, yo, you were trying to make play after play and you were making throw after throw, ain't nobody catch the football, the incompletion still is going to fall on you. And then, of course, lastly, but not the least, you got to have an O-line who protects, period. If you don't got an O-line that can protect your quarterback, you're going to end up looking like Andrew Luck retiring early or Joe Burrow absolutely fucked up. And despite being a franchise quarterback, considering, I don't know if Cincinnati may be the future for me. How do I feel about the Stefanski hire? I'm very curious what's going to happen inside of that QB room. You always say build the O-line first. Stop putting rookie QBs behind turnstiles. That's a fact. You got to go out there and make moves to go get a competent O-line. You got to put your QB behind a competent O-line to at least give some time. You know Kirk Cousins is going to get the start. Nah, I think. Well, then again, they're paying Cousins a lot of money, and I don't think somebody's going to go and trade for Cousins. If you were to go release Cousins, you're getting hit with a lot of money. But then this is his second year in Atlanta, so I don't know if it's going to be maybe a little bit less now than it was, you know, if they had released him earlier at the start of this year. So there is that. Have I seen Dragon Ball Z Fight Analyst? No. Well, Fight Analysis? No, I haven't. Hold My Beer said, you never realize how much you like my normal voice. What's not my not normal voice? What's my not normal voice? Might I add, I'm doing a lot of work to just be able to talk because I really don't have no voice right now. Like, legitimately, my voice is gone. My head fucking hurts. All right, did it save? Jeez, bro, 40%? Yeah, it's going to be long. I mean, then again, how long is the video? 51 minutes? Well, 53 minutes? Yeah, the commentary is still loading, by the way. Nathan Bafavo said, for the Houston Texans, sunny days. Everybody loves them. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? All should be ashamed of yourselves, especially CJ. Nah, not all of them. That defense, they should get the offensive game check. 40%. No, the commentary is loading as we speak. It's at 40% right now on it's at 40% right now on Patreon, and it's at 2% on YouTube. 1992 said, do I still do stand-up comedy? No, I have not been on stage in 5 years. Well, 6 now. And low-key, I could always go back to it, but you got to meet the people where they are first. And as long as I have my voice, I could always return. Carson Beck's pat. Wow. It got tipped. Still nearly got caught, but it's incomplete. Yo, they hitting out here. They are hitting out here. They are hitting out here. What a vertical right there to get his hand on the football. Still, Miami almost was able to get that ball, but that was very dangerous. That's a hell of a play right there. Amazing athleticism on display from the Hoosier defense. Man's got up to the top floor on the elevator, and Carson Beck is absolutely flustered. Here comes the pass rush. Carson Beck's pass broken up again. It don't matter. You've been in college 6 years. Bro, this Hoosier defense is the #1 seeded squad. They're on the #1 seeded squad for a reason. They're playing very, very good football thus far. How do I feel about the stat that no QB coach combo ever won a Super Bowl if they didn't win one of their first wait, what? If they didn't win one within their first 5 years together? I didn't even know that was a statistic.
Then you sell it.
I didn't even know that was a statistic. If they haven't won one in their first 5 years. That's interesting. Oh, Beck's going down. Beck's going down. Big time sack. And they're going to force a punt. Beck is going down. They make it to the slough, and that extraterrestrial is low-key limping off the field. What a play. Look at the pass rush. Oh, my God. They didn't stand a chance in the backfield. Homie didn't even put a finger on him. Fisher, look at the Fisher with the footwork. Fisher with the footwork. 4-on-4 violence. 4-on-4 violence. Javon was reported to be okay. That's a positive. Drolowski Patuan said Javon going to be listed as injury prone. Where'd you get that from? Wow, what a bounce. What a positive bounce. That's going to roll down to the 26-yard line. And here comes the Heisman once again.
Mendoza!
With a chance to move down the field and make this a 2-possession game. No, Ben and Cowher won within their second year, and then Ben and Tomlin won again in their second year. But that's QB coach never won a Super Bowl if they didn't win it within the first 5 years is incredibly specific. That's incredibly specific. All right, there's the handoff. Oh, Lord, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. What a tackle in the backfield. Bro, the fours are making plays all over the place. The fours are making plays all over the place. Golly. I always wanted to go to University of Miami. I can't believe I didn't apply outside of fucking state. I really should. I was a Can't believe I let the guidance counselors talk me into, yeah, you know, you could, but you don't want to pay all that excess money. Man, I'd have did it. Student loans probably would have been kicking my ass even more now, though. So low-key, I ain't upset about it. I got 2 years of eligibility. All right, final minute of the quarter. Another big-time tackle from the Miami Hurricanes. Another big-time tackle from the Miami Hurricanes, setting up a 3rd and long here on what's most likely going to be the final play of the quarter. Oh, there's Jason Taylor on the sideline. There's Jason Taylor on the sideline. Rooting for IU like you root for the Red Marble, our QB.
Mendoza!
Oh my God, yo, did you see that pass rush? Did you see that pass rush? Yo, 4 is a fucking menace. They got to run the replay. Look at this pass rush from this gentleman. Look at the, oh my God, they going to the end of the quarter, but I don't think folks understand. I don't think folks understand. Bro, somebody, hey, I get that brother in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform. My Lord, did you just see that pass rush? Did you just see that? Yo, this man came off the line, went, dipped, like, yo, he's airborne. Before engaging with the tackle, dips underneath the arms, and then makes his way to the QB. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Jolowski Patuan said, imagine being a Seahawks fan in Denver. I mean, it happens. I'm a Steelers fan in New York. Real is, okay, real, you spamming too much, bro. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. You might be new to the chat, but we don't do that here. You can write the message once. Folks will be able to go and get to it. You ain't got to do all that. You're doing too much spamming, brother. I should make merch that says what part of the game is this, perhaps, but I got to trademark it first. That's neither here nor there. You ain't got to keep spamming. Bane is top 5. Unfortunately, the Steelers can't get it. Damn. Yeah, we don't even got enough real estate to try to go move up to go and get some. Absolutely brutal. Miami fan in Kentucky. There it is. Oh, I see Joe Burrow put out a statement saying that the amount of people who don't understand what a catch is in the rule book flabbergasts him. And it's not the officials. 2 plays yesterday were not difficult calls. They got both of them right. Correct, Joe Burrow. And I touch on that in the commentary as well. Who's riding the L train? Well, we shall find out. But y'all know exactly who I'm going with.
It's all about the you. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. You say it. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. Oh, it's all about the you. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. You say it.
Y'all know what I'm rolling with. But, oh, wow, what do you know? Damn, damn. Instagram moving. Hold on. Damn. The last 2 videos both got 131K view. Oh, my. This is outrageous. Yo, the last 2 weeks, I'm up 57,000 followers. That is fucking crazy. What is going on? All right. We are back to the national championship. It is time for the second quarter. 15 minutes down. Thank you very much for those saying congratulations. No, it's not even just the marbles, bro. Like, everything else is starting to pick up because September was unreal motion for me. Like, it was incredible. Incredible. From July to September, on Facebook alone, 181 million views in those 90 days. And then on Instagram, it was about like 50, I think it was 90 some million. Bro, the last 4 weeks, 56 million views on IG, man. Y'all holding it down out there. Y'all sharing the content. I appreciate y'all. Who knows? I might get to 1 million on Instagram before I get there on YouTube. No, that's not gonna happen. Damn, hold on, wait, damn. I just peeped YouTube when did we get to 834? When did we get to 834? It was at 831 right now. What the hell? Hey, all right. Well, here we go. Official Julowski. The builder. But Tua said the Steelers can't steal Bane in the draft. No, well, who knows? They'd have to make a crazy move for that. That's insane. What's going on? Well, that is something. All right. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the people holding it down. All right. Yeah. Hey, that's the goal. That's the goal. We got to get there. All right. There's the handoff. Where's he going? Ooh, damn. No gain. No gain whatsoever. The live stream's usually buried in the list. I'm not surprised. You know them notifications don't come out. Denisha said, you make people happy for real. You're genuine. We love the genuine people. I appreciate that. All right, 2nd and 9. Here we go. Carson Beck got time. He's going to dump it off. Oh, great form tackle to set up a third and short as 7-on-7 violence ends this play. And now it's a 3rd down. Let's see what they got here. Time to start doing college football. No, it doesn't work. Copyright absolutely destroys that. I tried that years ago, and they absolutely screwed me. They came back and doubled back and started taking shit down. The U was your dream school. Should have took your ass to JUCO first. Yeah, I went to JUCO, and then my JUCO fucked around and became a damn D3. Oh, wow. It is not going to get there. They're going to force a punt again. Yo, this defense is mauling. They are mauling the Hurricane O. Hurricanes offense can't seem to get a first down. Indiana with yet another stop. Yet another stop. That's good defense, man. You can't beat that. Indiana with good defense yet again. Edgar said, what's going on? Hope I'm doing well. Did I see all the Raiders brass is there at the game? Got Davis, Brady, Spytek, head coach candidates. All of the scouts are probably there as well. Yeah, I'm sure they are. They got a decision to be made. There is the fair catch at the 15. I think they're going to give it. Yeah, they're going to put it at the 15-yard line. Here comes the reigning Heisman Trophy winner. What is his name? I said, what is his name?
Mendoza!
It's Mendoza. Oh, fuck. Freaking unplugged the goddamn charger. I'm trying to charge my watch, and the damn charger done came out. Where can you find me? Wait, where can you find me roasting on NFL commentary? Where can you find it, Daryl? On the channel. On the channel is where you can find me roasting on the commentaries. On the channel. This channel. Consider subscribing. Yes, indeed. We shall see what's going to go down. All I know is the loser of this game is going to get executed by Lamar Jackson, who is sitting sideline. You may not see him, but he will be in attendance, taking care of whoever loses this game. Future Raider savior. I don't know about all that. Listen, there's a lot of work that has to go into making sure that somebody can go and revitalize a franchise. NCAA will blitz you, and FIFA will shove you around with a copyright claim. Yeah, if you guys remember, for those who are OG subscribers, 2018 FIFA World Cup, I did commentary. Bro, I got two strikes on the channel, and this is during that 18-month span from late 2017 to early 2019, where I perpetually, all that entire 18 months, I had between 5 and 6 strikes. One would come down, another one would come up. One would come down, another one would come up. FIFA gave me 2 copyright strikes. One of the videos was unlisted, bro. Unlisted. They got me on the first round, the first group stage joint, and then they ended up getting me on the third group stage. It was insane. Video unlisted. I ain't even fucking uploaded yet. These motherfuckers already gave me a strike. Shit was insane. I'm not playing with FIFA. I am not playing with FIFA. I am not playing with FIFA. So sometimes sometimes it just ain't worth it. And not for nothing, I do the NFL commentary for the love of the game. I've said, like, when my net worth had came out and they were talking about, $1.7 million, was it? All of that, if you were to calculate in at the time when the NFL videos were doing like numbers, but you were to calculate all that, if I ever had received monetization on the NFL videos, maybe I would be a millionaire, but that ain't the case. I get nothing for it. I do it for the love of the game and to entertain y'all. Jolowski put 2 on it. Said they were getting me on corn. Well, yeah, when I went over to the hub to go and upload the same content, they blocked me on the hub too. Again, that's why it's going to be so sweet when we make it to that million. All right, here we go. Indiana's got the football. Bro, Miami got to stop playing off so much, bro. Miami secondary, they are off by about 10 yards straight out the gate. Straight out the gate.
Gotcha, bitch.
Raid _ my _ igloo is now
Blocked them all was
following.
insane. You know what's even crazier? They did it 3 times. All right. 12:30 on the clock. Left here in the quarter. Over the middle. Pass is broken up. No laundry on the field here. Big time play there on first down. Chicky Bobby put 5 on, said, do I think Marcus Freeman gets pulled away from Notre Dame to coach in the NFL next season? Potentially. Potentially. There were some rumors, but there's no guarantees. All right, here comes the pass rush. Oh, what a catch. Way to hold on to the football. Great stiff arm. The tackle is going to keep him before passing the first down marker, but it's going to be a 3rd and 1.5. Might be a 3rd and 2. That's a big time catch right there for Indiana. Legend Killer said the NFL commentary is hilarious. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Did I lose my voice? Well, yes, because it takes a lot of effort to be able to do this. Because if you wanted to know how I sound, it's legitimately like this is what my sound of my voice actually is. Sound like I've been smoking for years. So I have to add, bass in order to get through this. But tomorrow is going to be absolutely brutal. Tomorrow's going to be absolutely brutal. But it is what it is. You do what you got to do to get by. Nathan put 2 on and said, no Taylor Swift in the playoffs puts a smile on your face. Oh, my. A 3rd down conversion for Miami. Pardon me, for Indiana. To go and move the chain. Doc Rivers Adonis is crazy. Doc Rivers Adonis is crazy. 7 first downs for Indiana. There's a handoff. Oh, my God. What a great tackle at the line of scrimmage. Only a gain of 1. He fell forward. He fell forward. I need to drink some lotion. It's crazy. Nah. Streaming the game and just having a watch party. If it was a situation where I was showing the footage of the game, I'm clipped. I'm done. All right. They're going to set up a 3rd down right here. Oh, this dude is screaming, and so son just got in his face. Offensive lineman got pancaked. Miami has to get a stop. They desperately need to get one. Despite the fact that it's only 3-0 offensively, Indiana's played a way better game than Miami. There's the pass broken up again. Oh, but a flag is coming in. That might just be a defensive pass interference. Flag is coming in. Laundry on the field. Let's see what the flag is for.
Then you sell it.
Laundry on the field, and that's indeed the right call. There was hand fighting that was there, but that is the right call. He grabbed the outside of the pads, and then he yanked them. Yeah, that's a flag. That's a flag. Yo, what is really on that glove, bro? I don't understand. What is on that glove? That's a damn shame. Laundry came out right there. There's the flag. You needed it, and they got it. Cryptid Prince but 2 wants to, how's my day been? Get some tea. If only that was the case. I legitimately have been in this same spot since leaving the gym. Oh, my Lord. They just mauled that man in the backfield. Like, I went to the gym early this morning. After leaving the gym, I got here 8. Well, I got back 9. Barely ate breakfast for all intents and purposes. Heated up a little bit of food. Came upstairs, began the process of recording the commentary. Didn't finish the commentary. Went live for Monday Night Raw. Called Monday Night Raw. Ended the stream. Recorded once again. Oh no, I made one short. Recorded the remainder of the commentary. Went live. I've been in this same spot all day. How the hell is that PI? Hands. Oh, how was that not PI? Oh no, that was PI. That was the right call that they called right there. Cosmic put 10 on it. Said, what's going on? Do I think the Bills are using McDermott as a scapegoat for his firing, or was it long overdue? It was long overdue. They're not using him as a scapegoat. He also holds responsibility for what transpired with that squad. Hold my beer. Put 10 on. Said, this is for your next box of herbal tea. Last night, deleted it. I appreciate that. What was the workout of choice today? I did a couple of hand cleans, maybe about like 10. Well, no, not 10. I'm tripping. Yeah, 10 hand cleans and 20 front squats. I did it every minute on the minute of the hand clean into the squat. Then after that, did about 150 wall balls, 200 push-ups, 350 squats as well. Not too much heavy lifting because I knew I had to get back. So it wasn't anything that was too crazy. Those were body weight.
Gotcha,
But with the snatch, I only
Alex
did
2001 underscore
and
estimate
then
is
front
now
squatted
following.
right after the snatch to go right into it. So I'm not doing anything too crazy. You were in shock that Sean got fired. The Bills are going to fall off a cliff next year. Well, not necessarily. It just depends on what happens with the regime. And that's why I also put on clothes that I had to mess around and be washed. So, because I have to bring this suit to the dry cleaning regardless. Got to wash this doggone shirt myself. So, since that's the case, it's easy to just kind of transition into it. Because if I had nothing but clean suits, I'd probably have to go live in just my regular shirt that I was wearing. This is why I'm the GOAT. Well, thank you very much. These are the things that, people don't see. Am I training for High Rocks? Yes, I am. March 7th in DC. Sunday, I did a little bit of like a half High Rocks. So basically, I ran on the assault runner for 400 meters, then got off. And this was what was ridiculous. Should have probably not did this, but hey, you got to overtrain. I said that wrong. You have to do more in training. So when the actual event comes, you're prepared for it. So I did 400 meters on the assault runner. And then this was the circuit. So 400 meters on the assault runner, right into 40 calories on the assault bike, right? Right into 40 calories into the assault bike, and then did 4 different stations. So started with a 500 meter ski. Right after that, straight back onto the 400 meter run on the assault runner. No rest, like no rest. Right into the 400 meter run, back onto the bike for 40 calories. Then from there did the sled push, about 100 meters, 100 meter sled push, right back onto the assault runner, 400 meters, then back onto the assault bike, 40 calories, sled pull, back onto the assault runner, 40 meters, back onto the assault bike, 40 calories, back onto the, then after that, it was a 150 meter burpee broad jump, back onto the assault runner, and then, no. After the burpee broad jump, then it was, then I did a 10-minute cool down on the bike. So yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, but that's only like half of the what the high rock situation would be. But it was all right. It was all right workout. But yeah, I'm preparing for it. I'm about to start running way more. I'm running. I'm the treadmill's helping out with the steps and everything like that. But I got to start like legitimately running, outside to go and prepare. So there's that. 3rd and 13 here. Oh, they got to jump. That dude was offsides. The referee didn't throw the flag. Overthrow. Nah, they threw it late. They threw the flag late. That's gonna be a flag for offsides. Oh my Lord, that's a damn shame. They actually had a win on that rep. That's a 5-yard penalty. It's gonna repeat 3rd down. Yo, that black ref has the NPC stand. He has the NPC stand. Brother, he's standing like a Simpson character. Did you see how he was standing up on the head ref? Homie was standing there like legitimate pelvis first. This was him. This was him. This was him. He's standing there like this. So I saw him go offside. I think we should throw the flag. It should be an offsides and 3rd down, 5-yard penalty. I agree with that. He stood there stomach first. My tie is hella short because I tied it too big at the top. 1st down and more for Indiana. 1st down and more for Indiana. Big time run. And guess what? That's your fault, Miami. That's your fault, Miami. Seth said you just started going to the gym again this year. You're mainly doing machine exercises and treadmill, not trying to do anything crazy, just trying to keep yourself active and busy. You start small, then you start to compound afterwards. You start small, then you start to compound afterwards. William said your Dominican doctor took care of you literally. You bypassed everyone in the line and got an x-ray and CT scan without paying for it. BLK and these dating apps be working over here. No, hey, I ain't hear nothing. Philip Patu said, can I do the Jason Jordan ref thing? Well, I mean, it's a little bit different than Jason Jordan, but nonetheless, we can get to that probably at the end of this half. Oh, I should end of this half. At the end of this series, there's a pass outside. Oh, my Lord. Yo, what is Miami doing with their secondary? Oh, my God, he's still going. He's still going. That might be a touchdown. And the Hoosiers find the end zone. What an effort from Indiana to get into the end zone. Spectacular pass. Even better catch. Nobody tried to tackle, and Becker takes it to the crib, and that's the first touchdown pass of the day for
Mendoza!
William giving out gifts. Oh, no, it's coming back. It's coming back. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. He stepped out of bounds. But what an effort. What an effort. Nobody for the Hurricanes were able to make a tackle. I don't know why they're playing so fucking far back, bro. What I do for recovery after the workouts, you do 25 to 30 minutes in the sauna. Well, you know, I haven't. I do have the sauna, yes. I also have my cold plunge tub down in the basement. They sent me the replacement pieces. I gotta put it in these dudes getting ready to fight. Ah, boy, we can't do that. You can't do that. But you have the cold plunge tub in my basement. I took it from outside, put it inside. So that's there as well. And I do have one of the gyms that I have a membership to. They have a sauna, and it's 12 minutes away from my other gym that I primarily go to. So potentially, maybe after the workout, I could just drive over there just to go do the sauna. But usually that's my rest in between. I have to stretch more. That's one thing I have to do. So. No, he stepped out of bounds. It's not going to be a touchdown because he stepped out of bounds at, where is that? That is the 6-yard line. He stepped out of bounds. And the cold plunge tub cost a lot of money, right? So that's a positive to have there. No, the sauna you can use more consistent because if you weight train and you lift heavy, you can't get into cold plunge for maybe a couple of hours because it's going to stunt your gains. However, that being said, if you do cardio, you can get into the cold plunge immediately. Both of them serve a purpose. I would love to be in a situation where I can purchase my own at-home sauna and probably use that sumbitch every single day because my recovery was perfect, you know, last year when I was doing 75 hard. Not so much this year. All right, here we go. 1st and goal for the Hoosiers. Motion man Goes Becker. There's the handoff right up the gut. He gets stood up. No gain. No gain. No gain. They're taking their time blowing the whistle indeed. Do I recommend doing cardio before or after the workout? Truly, I think before, because depending on how intense the cardio is, you blow your heart rate up. You might not have the energy in order to go and do the strength. Now I did when I was, this was maybe 10 years ago, but then you got to take into account I'm early 20s at this point. I used to do the Stairmaster between 20 to 30 minutes before I even started lifting, but I had nothing but time and no responsibility. So I could be in the gym all day. Oh, that's about to be a touchdown. Wow. Man's got spun all the way down, gain of nothing, and now it's a third down. Well, gain of a couple, and now it's a third down. Indiana needs to punch it in here. Indiana needs to punch it in here. Maybe they got to put their trust in.
Mendoza!
William said you need to hit the sauna. Unfortunately, you're on blood thinners for life, which means that you're more likely to have DVT and PE clots in the legs and lungs, which you had twice. Sauna is so good. Yeah, you know what's wild is the unknown Adonis had to get blood thinners as well prior to his death. But he used to always go into sauna. I used to tell him, like, bro, you need to chill. All right. I know you want to be going in there. He'd be like, yeah, man, I'll be in there like 15 minutes. There's times in which I'd be texting him. He's in the sauna. I'm in my whole other gym. I'm in Brooklyn. He's in Long Island. He's on some, yeah, I'm in the sauna right now. I'm about to do like 25 minutes. Like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. You are wilding. Do not do that. But sometimes he would listen, sometimes he wouldn't. And he had some moments in which he had clots where I was very concerned, in the summertime last year, because he did have a clot where I think it was in his arm, because he had his fistula in his left arm. His fistula was in his left arm. So he had blood clots that was there. And then there was a moment in which they were like, yeah, they could potentially go and travel. So they had to go and do an operation to go take care of that shit as well. It was very concerning because he was an incredibly defiant man. So there's that. Yeah, the sauna's great. The sauna's great. And on top of that, you also got to make sure you monitor your body as well if you decide to go up in there in the sauna. Because if you guys remember, R.I.P. to Marion Barber, he died in the sauna, had a heat stroke. Not to say that's going to be the reality for everybody, but here you have somebody who, for all intents and purposes, is still in phenomenal shape, but was probably in the sauna for way too long, had a heat stroke, and then passed away. But there were underlying conditions that was there as well, so we'll see. Make no sense. 1992 said, Canes, y'all losing bad. I see why your account name is Make No Sense. It's a 3-0 lead. Only a 3-0 lead. Albeit, Indiana can score here and make it a double-digit lead indeed. Or maybe they don't get it on, this particular play, and then they kick a field goal on fourth down, or potentially go for it. But it is way too early at this point. How much time is safe? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You got to work up to that amount of time in the sauna. It's dangerous if your body's not used to that. That's a fact. When I was in Hawaii, I went into cold plunge and I was in there for 14 minutes. They say, and I think the temperature in there was about, it had to be about 40. I think it was. My tub can get as cold as 32 degrees. I have no desire to go down to 32. In fact, I think maybe it was 45. So I want to build up to that, because my issue that I had was I had the tub outside. What I fucked up was the walk from when I get to the house to go and get outside, especially in cold temperatures. Bro, you're going to psych yourself out. Like, I got to then go inside, and then immediately upon getting out the cup, I'm already in freezing temperature. It's a bad situation. So now that it's inside, I don't got to freaking do the mental gymnastics. But with the sauna, you got to take some time. You got to build yourself up. You got to go and get tolerance. You got to build up the tolerance. Top 3 hurricanes of all time. Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, Michael Irvin, Ed Reed. Now that's when it gets a little tough. Michael Irvin, Ed Reed. You got Jerome Brown. You got Vinny Testaverde. You got Ken Dorsey. You got Edgerrin James. You got Ray Lewis. You got Warren Sapp. There's a handoff to the up back. Oh, he's going to score. He's going to score. That's a touchdown for the Hoosiers. That's a score, and now they make it a 2-possession lead. Gino Torretta. Yeah, Gino Torretta. That's another one over there. Man. Ed Reed and Michael Irvin for sure. And then after that, you got to figure out who you want to put there. Oh, wait a minute. They also had geez, Louise. Who was their quarterback? Early 80s. Oh my God, he's escaping me. Jesus Christ. Their quarterback early 80s who won the national championship with them. Why is the name escaping me? Good God. He was in the NFL. He's in the Hall of Fame in the NFL. Why am I pulling a blank? Jim Kelly. No, he didn't win the national championship. I'm tripping. He came out the year before they won the national championship. Bernie Kosar also. Bernie Kosar won the title with Miami. I think it was Jim Kelly was there right before him. Yeah. So very solid guys. But you know what? I'll go conservative. I'll go Ray Lewis. So Lewis, Reed, Irvin. Hey, Miami's down 10-0 here. Miami's down 10-0 here. And Carson's Beck offense hasn't produced anything. The offense hasn't produced anything. 4 14-play drives this season. They've got 1 tonight. G-Reg was solid, but he ain't up there. Sean Taylor was also solid as well there as well. Edgerrin James, Clinton Portis, Reggie Wayne. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm bugging. You know what? Santana Moss. Would I put Moss in front of Lewis? Because bar none, Reed, Irvin are in that top 3. Reed and Irvin are at that top 3. I did say Testaverde as well. McGahee's solid as well. Also Andre Johnson too. Boy. No, Shockey was good. Shockey was good. So was Gore. But Santana Moss might mess around and get into that 3. Santana Moss was a fucking problem. Oh boy. There's a handoff. There's nowhere to go. That's only oh boy, they still going forward. All right, gain of 5. Positive yardage there. Gain of 5. No, Devin Hester wouldn't break into that group of the Sunset the Rock. There was a lot of good Hurricanes. I ain't gonna say low key. You know what? I might have to move Lois and put in Santana Moss, bro. I kid you not. That dude was a fucking problem. Yeah, Shockey went to the U. Shockey was very exceptional at the U. I'm gonna go Moss, Irvin, and Reed. Moss, Irvin, Reed. All right, 2nd and 5, bro. There's 5 minutes left to go here in the quarter. Miami got to do something on offense. All this running the football. Oh, he fell down. Oh, that was about to be a play, but hell of a job. Jan Bergler said, congratulations on being a parent. Who? Not me. Not me. I shoot blanks. I mean, I don't engage in activity that results in potential, impregnation. Who said that? 3rd and 1 for Miami. They've got to make a play. Oh, he's not going to get there. There's no way he gets there. Another fucking stop. The Hoosiers defense is absolutely cooking. Somebody please tell Miami's offense they've got to engineer a drive that can produce a first down. They still only have 1. Somebody go put their hand on Carson Beck's shoulder. is now 4th down and decision time for the officials. They give him the first down. They give him the first down. Miami better hurry up to the line. They gave him the first down. I'll be damned. I thought he was short. Did he get there? He did. That's a first down. He got there. That's a first down. That's a first down. He got it. Carson Beck's going to air it out. Got a man open. First down. Finally, Miami's offense has woken up.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh snap, Jamir is now
Miami's
following.
offense finally woke up. William giving out gifts as always. Giving out gifts. Donations. Nathan Bavivon said if the Seahawks and Patriots win on Sunday, it'll be a rematch of Super Bowl 49 11 years ago, a moment you'd like to forget. You want revenge. And then he put two and said, I missed the $5. Nah, I was just in the midst of storytelling. Nonetheless, they are on the move. The Hurricanes, with under 3 minutes left to go here in the half, trying to desperately put points on the board. Dump off to Tony. He's going nowhere, who should have been a high school senior. Nowhere to go. How is it 99? Bro, what the fuck? What is going on? We at 99? Bro. It's still not ready on Patreon. Good Lord. That's incredible. Well, it is a large file. Make sure that it can be seen. Yeah, it can be seen, so it'll be able to be uploaded. Perfect. All right, 2nd and 8 right now. We're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. We're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. Wasn't this dude at Georgia 7 years ago? Indeed he was. He been in college since the first Trump administration. He's been around forever. Am I going to do highlight commentary on this game? I'm going to attempt tomorrow. But there's no guarantees. For one, I don't got a voice. For two, NCAA don't be playing with the copyright. So I'm going to give it a shot. May work, may not, but I'm going to give it a shot. All I know is Patreon for sure is going to have an opportunity to see what gets produced. All right, let me just try to premiere this. Well, I'll put the premiere for right here. There we go. All right, so I can it should be able to get uploaded right now. I can premiere it onto YouTube so that the commentary will be live. I don't know how it's still at 99% on Patreon. Now it's processing on Patreon. That's incredible. I'd have been sick if I couldn't be able to upload it today. I'd have been fucking livid. All right, so let me just press post and then go. It is. Indiana players old as hell playing against 19-year-olds. Yeah, they how many 4-year seniors do they have on that squad? They got a lot of old folks, if you will. They got a lot of old folks. What's that? First. All right. All right, here we go. He's going nowhere. He's going absolutely nowhere. All right, is it set to post? I would hope that it's set to post. Well, it is loading, so there's that. So we'll see what happens. If it ends up going and posting, but we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, for YouTube, I can probably put this for. I don't have to see it, but. All right, 3rd and 8. Oh my God, Beck going back. Oh, he's got a couple of blockers, but he can't get open. Ooh, what do you want to do now? It's going to be a 4th and 2. He marked him short. He marked him short. He marked him short. I think that could have been a 4th and 1. Since I got 2 years of eligibility, why don't I go to the U? I need enough fuck you money so that I can, because I'm 100% not going to have a scholarship. So I need enough fuck you money to be able to cover the entire expenses of a semester that won't actually put a dent in my pockets. Because let's just say it's like, all right, bet. Hey, let me just go apply to go get into the U just to go do and finish my undergrad, right? Because I graduated with an associate's. And I want to go there just to try to see if I can walk on to the football team, which is going to be incredibly difficult at 31 years old. So with that being the case, if it's 60-some grand for me, who obviously would have to live on campus because I don't live in Florida. I ain't got 60 just laying around, and I'm not about to take out no loans for that. So if I had 66 sitting around, I'd go back to college. Low key, it wouldn't even have to be at a Power 5 school. I'd go to I might go to a JUCO just to play again. Give me 2 years. I kid you not. Go to one of them schools that get punched. Well, maybe not get punched every single season to go and play a game. Oh, why they gonna kick a field goal instead rather than go for it? I understand it. Got to go and take the points. It's a 50-yard attempt. He missed from 53. There's the big boy on the kick. It is sailing wide to the right. He doinked it. He doinked it. Wide to the right. He doinked it. The big boy with the pot belly has a beer belly. I said he has a beer belly. He's got 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 a beer belly. And he must have been drinking before the doggone game when he needed to boot it through the uprights to cut the deficit down to 7. Instead, he doinks it, and it's no good. Even in college, there's a Cody Pocket.
159 just gifted 5 subs.
What are you hitting yellow for? Maines thinks he's a Simpson. He might be a double agent, making sure that this kick was no good to ensure that
Mendoza
would have an opportunity at the national championship. K-Dub popped into the building giving out gifts. And Indiana's going to go to the break with a 10-point lead. Indiana's going to go to the break with a 10-point lead. Oh, wait a minute. It could be more. Nah, they're just going to try a Hail Mary. They're going to call a timeout right here. They're going to try a Hail Mary. They got back to midfield. He's going to use the timeout. Now they're going to try to get a Hail Mary. Cody Patu on to say, Cody Pocket, says B.S. Taylor. Hans Mole Man Productions.
Sell it.
Man getting hit with chair. Ain't that the truth? Somebody got to get smacked up for that. What the hell's going on out here? You mean to tell me you doink it off the upright when your squad absolutely needs you to produce points and you're inconceivable, unreliable leg results in a doggone doink? For shame. For shame. For absolute shame. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. All right. Here we go. How did it play from video from Tree? Just started playing out of nowhere. Oh, wait, there's the 4th and 2 last year. Oh, yeah, I think, no, this is from years ago. There's the Bailey Zappi game. That was random. All right, what are they going to do here? 3 seconds from midfield. Now, that wasn't quite Tyler Lupe. At least Lupe ain't doink it, but one way or another, it's a miss. Call Brock on that kicker. Ain't that the truth? What are they going to do? Mendoza's going to air it out. He's taking a shot to the end zone. It's incomplete. Man's intercepted it, but he was out of bounds. And that's the end of the first half. Becker couldn't get the football, but Indiana takes a 10-point lead to halftime. MLK said, I need the Signetti clip of him saying I win. Google me. And what, he's only lost 2 games in the last, 2 years, 3 years? Let me see. I could download it, but it got too much excessive stuff that's on the would I rather have a shank or a doink? Well, I'd rather not have a miss,
14
but
grams of crap. Then you sell it.
Boomer put 2 on, said top 10 sports movies. Sports movies. Remember the Titans, Coach Carter, Mighty Ducks, Moneyball, Sandlot. Is it Sandlot? I forget the name of it. Sports movie. Rudy. Everybody. Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues. Technically boxing. So Rudy. Oh, that's it, Rudy. So Rocky got to be in there as well. Rocky got to be in there as well. Any Given Sunday. I actually enjoyed Any Given Sunday. That was all right. Longest Yard, but in the top 10. Longest Yard was hilarious. The remake for Longest Yard was fucking hilarious. Waterboy was funny. League of Their Own. The Von Erichsen movie. Oh, you mean the Iron Claw? You know what's funny? I saw that in theaters, right? I saw Iron Claw in theaters. What was hilarious about Iron Claw is they legitimately omitted a whole other brother's, self-deletion, if you, because they said they didn't want the movie to be even more sad. How you gonna cover the family and you still omit a portion of the story? That was wild to me. That was wild to me. Gridiron Gang. Have I seen Hardball? I have. Good movie. Yeah, they omitted the brother. Yeah, it was Chris Von Erich. They omitted him completely. They had David. They had Eric. Oh, I said Eric. Yeah, no, yeah, they had. Why did I say Eric? They had David. They had Texas Tornado. Carrie. David, Carrie, Kevin. David, Carrie, Kevin. They omitted Chris, but who was the other Von Erich? David, Carrie, Kevin. Chris was Miracle on Ice, very good movie. Miracle on Ice, very good movie. Ooh, Major League. Mike. It might have been Mike Von Erich that they didn't cover, who had because he He took himself out, I think, in 80, 88 or 89. Creed, Fritz is the father. Fritz is the father. Ha! Jerry Maguire, hilarious. Time for the longest halftime ever. Thoughts on the half? What's going on at halftime? Low key, if it's going to be an incredibly long halftime, I might be able to go get myself some food because I'm fucking starving. Haven't eaten anything all day. K-Dub said you haven't watched Iron Claw. Iron Claw is a very good movie. It's all right. I think they could have done a better job, but it was all right. Wrestler. The program is hilarious. Bills head coach going to Pittsburgh now. But we'll find out in the coming days. Is it 3,000 RIP Bernie Mac? Yes, indeed. Teriyaki chicken roll. That would have been great. If only. But we've arrived at halftime. I know they're going to have a halftime show, so that actually can potentially get me something to go and consume because I haven't eaten anything all day. I've been in this same spot for the last 12 hours. So let me see. I can put something here for halftime. They're not about to sit over here. That'd be kind of wild. Have y'all sit here, talk to the chair is crazy. What's my choice for the Steelers head coach? I have no preference at the for who it may be, but I just want like a young upstart, young upstart, offensive-minded coach who can then, engineer a offense that can be respectable, if you, because I ain't dealing with no goddamn ridiculous coach who can't produce, we can go this Miami tropical depression because the Hurricanes is nowhere to be found. Yeah, they are not playing much football at the moment.
14 grams.
They are not playing much football at the moment. Mac Jones to Pittsburgh. Oh no. Sirianni's not going anywhere. He's going to be around for at least 2 more years.
14
Nathan Batum want to say, how about $1 Million Baby, Clint Eastwood? Clint Eastwood is, I'm surprised Clint Eastwood's still alive, bro. That brother, 98 years old? He old as hell. Will I take Raheem Morris? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's see here. What can we go with? Halftime. Damn, it's 2022. Good Lord. Pain and bounty. What's Aaron Diploma doing? That's crazy. Just came across an Aaron Diploma clip. I hope he all right. AI. Worst boxers. NPC. Vince Carter's in the halftime show. He's in the halftime show? Oh my. What made me think of Aaron Diploma? Oh no, I'm going through my video log, everything here, and I came across Aaron Diploma. So I see all of these videos over here, Aaron Diploma right there. There's Will Smith and Jada after Chris Rock slapped her. Another one of the worst boxers. Randomness here, somebody's hairline. This was, damn, that's an old video. Yo, it's crazy that we in 2026, bro. 2021 was 5 years ago. Is outrageous. Cucking of Akash Singh.
14 grams
Huh.
Then you sell it.
Interesting. Rudy, based off a true story, indeed. This is a harlot over here. Wow, yeah, that's classic. This was what's her name? Kazumi before she blew up. Double knockouts. PJ Washington. Golly. Weirdos in the gym. Mike Tyson. Knockouts. Travis Hunter. Kevin Durant was in a movie. I think so. Yeah, it's crazy. 2021 was 5 years ago. That's absolutely wild. That is absolutely wild. Oh, Derrick Henry sending Son to the Shadow Realm. Good Lord. Mike Tyson all day. Yeah, let's see if I get the Mike Tyson. If I get the full Mike Tyson compilation, let's see here. If I get the whole Mike Tyson video, I'll get the whole Mike Tyson up in here. Video of a big booty Latina. See, you gotta relax. You like for the Steelers to hire somebody who's never been a head coach. It worked for us in the past. You just hope that we're lucky if that's the direction that we choose. Yeah, because the last three have been three coaches that have produced at least a Super Bowl and a bit of consistency. You're a Rams fan, but you don't want to say, but Shula probably gets the Steelers job. Wouldn't that be wild? Tyson series was good. Yeah, I just wish I could do more of those, but fucking copyright ended up destroying a ton of the coverage for a lot of that stuff. Absolutely ruined it. But I could always alter, the way that I do it, but then some stuff you can't, like, if I'm telling the story of Floyd Mayweather per se, how the fuck do I omit him and Pacquiao? Now I do that with still photos. Like, that's kind of corny in my opinion. Oh, that dude looked like Aaron Rodgers. All right, here we go.
Gotcha, bitch.
Cam Clutch 28 is now following.
Coach Carter. How long is this gonna take? This is that's slow. All right, they are at the half. Now I'm sure they got a performance that's going on. Powerhouse Hobbs leaving AEW and then jumping ship to WWE. Shout out to him. Hopefully it ends up working out in his favor. How long did they say that halftime is going to be? You came back from deployment. Now you have a TV in the shop. You've been putting on my knockout commentators randomly and letting them play. Work production has gone down. Oh, I appreciate that, man. That's much love. Hopefully somebody just so happen to pass by and enjoy what it is that they're looking at. Only your Expo 5 owner said, do they still do the Russian Fighting League? Last that I saw, no, because Epic Fighting Championship, and I saw a clip where they ended up jumping somebody, I think yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. But yeah, Epic Fighting Championship haven't had anything since over a year ago. It's been over a year. So I don't know what happened. Maybe they disbanded, but they haven't had anything. Their last upload was in the 14th of 2024. So it's about to be 2 years. It's about to be 2 years. So it might be clipped. Maybe try something that's not mainstream. Maybe Butterbean. Those videos all hate me. Well, yeah, maybe I could try Butterbean. Maybe I could try Butterbean. Yeah, but a lot of those things, like with the more prominent individuals, they copyright absolutely destroyed it. because people were asking, yo, you got to do Roy Jones. Yo, you got to do, and I'm like, all right, bet. Let me go and try to see what works, and then I'll download all of their fights at first now, because I've learned now versus making the video and then ultimately, going and posting it and finding out, oh shit, copyright, come and get me. I'll go and I'll upload it and I'll leave it there as a draft. I'll say, all right, bet. Let me just leave this here. Let me see if YouTube is gonna come and take it down. YouTube takes it down. I'm like, oh fuck. So there's no surprise. There's no way that I can do it. Has Marble Videos been my version of therapy? Not really. Not really. I'd like to say I just thrown myself into the work for all intents and purposes, so I haven't allowed my mind to wander. I haven't given myself an opportunity to have my mind wander, so I guess I can say it's somewhat of therapy, if you will. So there is that. If Indiana holds on for the national championship undefeated, where do I stack them with the great teams? They're a very good team, but all-timer, I don't think I would have them there with the 01 Hurricanes. In my opinion, is still the number one team all time, and then the LSU in 2019 would probably be not probably. They are number 2 in my opinion. This Indiana team is pretty doggone good. But then would I want to place them in that 5? I don't. They're pretty good. Maybe in the top 10. Maybe in the 10, maybe in the 15. Hardest hit I ever had in a game. Well, it actually happened in practice, but you said in a game. Hardest hit that I ever had in a game. 100% in high school. 100% in high school. I would have to say probably my last game. Well, no, last game in high school when I got ran over. It wasn't even a situation where it was a crazy hit. I just had bad footing, so I can't even give son that kind of credit. Because it wasn't like a boom and I'm on the ground like, ew. It was probably no, it might be junior year. Yeah, probably junior year on a fullback might have caught me on a crackback and laid me out there. Yeah, it might have been in junior year. Who did we play? Jeff. No. Who did we play? Wagner? No. I can't remember the team. But it's probably junior year. Bad footing equal ankle broke. No. I didn't have my ankles broken. He ran me over. But the thing was, it wasn't even like an actual run over because I had the tackle. The thing was, playing at August Martin Field, the floor, it's like, it's not AstroTurf, but it's essentially like carpet for all intents and purposes. So you can't wear cleats. It's better to wear sneakers. I was wearing cleats. So here came the running back, and I got ready to go make the tackle. I hit him, and my feet pretty much like slipped underneath me. So my chest and helmet goes to the ground. So on film and in real time, it makes it seem as if you're like, oh, he ran you over. But if you think about it, it's like he hit me, I went down, he went over and then fell like a yard or two behind me. But bad footing that was there. I did get run over times before, but that wasn't one that was actually, pain that's there. So it was just bad footing, because if you're wearing cleats, you have bad footing, your feet gonna slip. Yeah, August Martin in Queens. That was my final. That's when my high school career ended. In college, I ain't get no, super kabooms like that. Well, outside of practice, because I was getting rocked. High school, when you wasn't paying any attention, the play was on the other side of the field. You was a cornerback, other team sent a tight end at you because you was talking shit. See? You got caught up, tore your ACL on fake turf. That shit's too slick. Yeah, I ripped like my skin open on AstroTurf my freshman year. We played at Susan Wagner in, I want to say it's Staten Island. Wagner might be in Staten Island. That shit was brutal. No, Gus Edwards was in Staten Island and Tottenville. We went over there and got fucking smoked. And that wasn't one of those like a hard hit, but yeah, he did run me over. But yeah, Gus Edwards got me in Gus Edwards got me my junior year in Tottenville. They didn't even start the halftime show yet. Damn, I would have had some time, now that I think about it. I don't even think there is a halftime show. Well, then again, they're not broadcasting it. They getting ready to come out now. Shit, well, there it is. Seem awful, or maybe just losing my voice. It's a number of different things. I'm incredibly fatigued. I am losing my voice. I've been in the same spot for 12 hours. Here, I thought there was actually going to be a halftime show. I'm saving this fucking big-ass video for no doggone reason. Do I even have food downstairs? I don't think I do. Well, fuck it. We ball. I pass out, I pass out. Arms and legs was scraped when you were young? Yeah, it happens. Halftime was like 30 minutes. I mean, shit, we lost 10. I thought there was going to be a performance or something. There's not. Take a break after this and get ready for Saturday and Sunday. Well, I don't think I'm going to be doing too much recording outside of potentially giving it a shot to see if I can do the national championship commentary tomorrow, but we'll see. Delay the premiere. It's 2:30, 5 London, England. My bad, Yash. I'm sorry about that, brother. You might have to take the L, bro. You might have to take the L. DoorDash? Yeah, but then see the issue with ordering food, and I've always been a proponent of the pickup, if you will, because ordering the food, the issue that I have with it is whenever it arrives to you, at least my experience, more often than not, it's always cold, or it's like room temperature veering closer towards cold. So there is that. Yeah. All right, you know what? Let me go. Maybe I could just grab a piece of bread. I'll go grab a piece of bread. Hold on, give me a second. Did Mike Tyson do something? But I'll go grab a piece of bread.
Scared of the real man.
You see this man right heyday, he was an absolute killer in the ring. You step across from him, defeat was in your future. You train vigorously for years, he's still gonna kill you. You happen to be a soldier appointed by the Lord himself, he's still gonna kill you. You stepped into the ring as a Super Saiyan, he's still gonna kill you. His name is Mike Tyson, and these are his victims.
It's time! Fuck! Help me!
Lord have mercy, my baby!
It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
Oh, hell no!
Wait a minute, this is Tyson's first professional fight, and his opponent spent more time mooning the camera than actually fighting back. How you spend the entire bout in defense mode. It's as if his controller didn't come with an offensive button. Just look at him trying to hide in the corner. It's as if the Holy Spirit put him in timeout. He fell to a knee, and legend has it he hasn't stood back up on 2 feet since 1985. He took an L, then proceeded to propose to the Shadow Realm. Legend has it he's engaged to the L train. That is the look of utter defeat. I heard he was sterile after this fight because even his sperm cells had lost.
It's my turn!
Oh, shit.
Hey! Hey! As you can see, I am not dead!
What did you say, nigga?
It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
I'm not finished with you!
Now die!
Finish him.
Welcome!
Lord have mercy, my baby!
Enough's enough!
This is the personification of Big Brother versus Little Brother. Mans was throwing a flurry of punches. It did no damage to Tyson whatsoever. He had the will to fight, but not the attributes to back it up. It's as if he cheated on his spouse with the floor with the amount of times he was making love to the pavement. He kept putting coins into the arcade machine but kept losing before he could even tap the buttons. Tyson got him doing bear crawls in the middle of a boxing fight. And this right here would have sent him into the most upper of rooms. If the referee did not intervene, he's staring straight at death. Somebody must have gathered the Dragon Balls to spare this man's life.
It's my turn!
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
What more do you want from me?
Do you have any last words?
Finish him.
God then. Somebody stop the damn match.
This has got to be a crime in all 50 states. Why did they let this man in the ring with Tyson? To make matters worse, after homie hit the floor the first time, the referee ain't get a good look, so he proceeded to allow the fight to continue. Homie level of negligence at an all-time high. The first punch disabled his guard button. Look at this here. It elevated him from the floor. Since when in boxing is a left hook able to make you test your vertical? Then the right hand nearly turned this man into a giraffe, almost extended the length of his neck, and right here was the murder on the scene. Look at the two cameramen at the bottom of the screen. They know one of their white brethren is going to the upper room.
Enough of that. I was only able to find a banana. We'll work with what we got. Pause. All right. Second half is underway. Oh, they're getting a man back because he missed the entire first half. They've got Xavier Lucas back, and he's out there for the Miami Hurricanes. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Second half underway. Indiana has the football. Can they continue to pour it on?
Mendoza!
Goes down in the backfield. That's a sack. Cam Clutch said, beat that boy like he stole something. Ain't that the truth? By the way, if you wanted to see the full video of that, head over to YouTube. Just type in Chiseled Adonis, Mike Tyson. That video will be there for you. Hell of a play. 3rd and 17 here. 3rd and 17 here for Miami, or I should say for Indiana. Oh my God, it's coming back. I face mask. These motherfuckers undisciplined. He grabbed the face mask. There's no way there's not laundry on the field. There's no way there's not laundry on the field. That is absolutely outrageous. This motherfucker grabbed the face mask. Oh, that is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Your team just gets a sack. They can't stop punching themselves. Or I should say kicking themselves in the damn, they're shooting themselves in the foot. That is absolutely outrageous. Man's grabbed the face mask. That's ridiculous. Laundry on the field. Laundry on the field is coming back on a face mask. That's just ridiculous. What is you doing, sir? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Undisciplined football right there. You absolutely cannot cost your team in a situation like that, getting a face mask in the national championship game. Skycast or ESPN New? No, I'm on ESPN Plus. There's no scenario where I'm going to be able to be on time with the actual national broadcast. I'm going to be delayed regardless. Is that a banana? Yes, it is. That's all I got. Where's Tyrese from Needham? That's all I got. Miami first championship game since 2002. Yup. All right. 2nd and 9. Give me energy, banana. Oh, he's got a man. Oh, incomplete. Went down the field. It's incomplete there on 2nd and 9, and now the 3rd down coming up right now. You got to hope that your defense is able to not draw a penalty, so at least, you can make up for the previous failure. All right, here we go. 3rd down coming up right now. What do you got? Last drive, or I should say the last drive had ended, or the previous, before the penalty, you had a sack, and then ultimately a face mask gave him a 1st down. 3rd and 9 here. Here comes Mendoza, sends a man in motion, pressure making, oh, geez, there he goes. He's got him. Down goes Mendoza. That's a sack. Down goes Mendoza.
Mendoza!
He made his way to him again, and he's taken down. Bain is making plays left and right. McBain, making plays left and right.
Mendoza!
Takes him down. He's down for the sack. It got uploaded on Patreon finally. Takes him down for the sack. Oh, Lord. That's a hell of a play. That's a hell of a play.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right, Carson Beck coming out now.
Tropics_55 is now
I
following.
exited, then re-entered just to move a little bit faster. So now they got the progressive, or I should say the Goodyear blimp is passing in front now. McBain has nickname flexibility. Bain or Parsons? Parsons in college? I mean, Parsons had a hell of a career. All right. Did I upload this on Facebook? I don't think I did. You know what? We'll go here and go week. You wonder, this NFL draft would be good or bad? We're going to find out. Jason Taylor is Miami's defensive end coach. Cool as fuck. Yes, indeed. He played in Miami, and now he's coaching in Miami. What college did he go to? He went to Akron. And if I'm not mistaken, his son is playing in the UFL. His son went to LSU. Oh, no, this might not be his son. He might not have any affiliation. I see Jason Taylor, too. I don't know if that's his actual son. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. That's not his son. That's a different guy. Wonder if he's proud of his sister, Joy. I mean, maybe.
Gotcha, bitch.
Bruno_I was now following.
Yeah, Taylor was on those Jet teams that went to the AFC Championship. I think he was on both. Jason Taylor might have been on both those Jet teams that went to the AFC Championship. No, he was only there for 2010. He was in Washington for a year? Why don't I remember this? Must have been a fever dream. He was in Washington? Really?
14 grams of crack.
I don't remember Jason Taylor in Washington. He was only in New York for that 1 year. I thought he was in New York for both those years. The more you know.
14 grams of crack.
All right, Miami's offense back on the field. Q-Dog for 200 said 200 plus grams of protein a day plan. What am I eating? I had just a banana. But I've been eating 150 to 200 every single day. In fact, I got to increase it to actually be able to hit 200 every single day. But that's when I start running effective immediately. I'm going to have to start doing that. Julowski put 200 said UFL commentary before retirement. I really don't know if I'm going to return back to it because when I was doing the UFL commentary or XFL commentary, I was actually watching, the games. Because I'm not watching the game like that. I don't think it's like, all right, I just download the highlights, then bam, just start doing it based off the highlights. I don't think so. Oh my God, he's loose. He's loose. He's gone. He's gone. They are not going to catch him all the way to the end zone. That's a touchdown. And Miami is finally on the board. How long was that touchdown? About 50-some yards. Fletcher, 57-yard touchdown, and they're on the board. The U has scored a touchdown.
It's all about the you. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. You say it. It's all about the you. 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 It's all about the you.
the season-long 57-yard field goal, 57-yard carry goes the distance, and the Miami Hurricanes have cut the deficit down to 3. They cut the deficit down to 3. What a run by Fletcher. That puts him over 1,100 yards on the season. Look at the protection up front. Once he got outside the tackle and he made it outside his tight end, he was gone. Activated his dreadlock powers, opened up his Bible to Chronicles 13, verse 7. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks, and goes the distance all the way to the end zone. 57 yards for the score. And Miami, with the Adidas sponsors jerseys, put 7 on the board. What's my main college team? I'm a bit of a bandwagon because I don't watch enough college football and fully immerse myself in college football enough to legitimately call myself a fan. I've said this time and time again. First college football team I ever fell in love with was the 01 Hurricanes, right? So I consider myself a Hurricane fan. The other two teams that I cheer for are the Alabama Crimson Tide, because I really loved when Nick Saban was there. I don't really care too much for him now that Saban is gone, because I loved how he ran the organization and how their defense played week in, week out. And then, of course, being a fan of Reggie Bush, USC. So I'll tune in to say, is USC winning? Is Alabama winning? Cool. But the only ones that I actually feel, I don't want to say feel pain for, because I don't feel pain, but the ones that I'm like, fuck, they lost, is Miami. So Miami, Alabama, USC, I would say I'm more of a U fan. But again, I cannot claim to be a college football fan because I'm just not as invested in them like I am the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that's why I always say with a grain of, I always preface it like, yeah, I am a fan of the U, but I'm not a large enough fan to where I truly can say, I poke my chest out and say, yeah, I'm a fan. I don't think I have the opportunity to go and do that. The ESPN 30 for 30, magnificent documentaries that they had on the U. Good stuff there. Devin Hester opening kick return in Super Bowl 41. You mean, okay, or the Saints onside kick to start the half in Super Bowl 44. Devin Hester's opening kickoff was fucking electric. And truly, you know what I really miss in sports? Really, in pop culture events, regardless, sporting, entertainment, whatever the case is, flashbolts. The opportunity to see them cameras flash as the kick, man, the aesthetic of that, you can't beat it. You absolutely can't beat it. Now everybody just recording on their phone. You don't got no damn lights in the back. It's not the same. You know, them cameras flipping, the flicking, can't beat that. But between those two, I would say the Saints starting the second half with the onside kick. I think that was a bigger moment than the kick return. Not only because, ultimately it helped the Saints win, but considering the Saints were down by 10, it's a surprise onside kick. I don't even think something like that had been done before. I would end up taking that over the other one. Thomas said, you're trying to enjoy the game, but you just lost your mother today. Oh, no. Hey, pray your hands in the chat right now for Thomas. Pray your hands in the chat right now for Thomas. Listen, let me tell you something right now. That's incredibly tough. I can't fathom what you're going through, brother. There's a number of different people who's in the chat right now who had, unfortunately, lost a parent. It's something that we all have to endure.
Anthony 56699 is now following.
She was 85 years old, and she will be forever young in your spirit with how you carry on her valor and her essence from this point forth. Do not, under any circumstance, forget the memories that the two of you were able to go and build and share, the love that she poured into you, the love that you sent towards her. I hope you can see all of those prayer hands in the chat room. It may seem like it's just messages that's being sent through the second stream, but how you receive it is ultimately what brings those messages life. For those who are saying prayers in the chat room, hopefully, that's able to go and reach Brother Thomas. I wish you the best, family. And again, all of the videos, the same thing that I said in my, speech when I lost my brother last month. All of the videos, all the photos, all the voice notes, cherish all of those. Back those up, save them 3 times over so you can hear your mother's voice as many times as you possibly can. Again, anytime that you feel a little bit down, you can maybe listen to a video, maybe look at a photo, maybe listen to a voice note. That way it can bring you a little bit of cheer if you can. So 85 years old, she's lived a long, life. We all wish that our parents and our loved ones could live forever for all intents and purposes. But surely she's incredibly proud of you.
Hammer
and do
Simpson is
everything
now
you
following.
can to make her proud with how you navigate through life from this point forward. So R.I.P. to Thomas's mother. I would, if I was drinking right now, raise a glass and a toast, but I can't do that until middle of March. So nonetheless, I'll raise a water here to Thomas's mother. May she rest in peace. Honor her every day, brother. Honor her every day. We're here for you if you need us. Darren had put 10 on and said, yeah, you with me on that one? You focus on Rutgers football, but they haven't been able to be ranked in the year. But you'll ride for the Scarlet Knights. But when Miami is doing good, it's great for college football, indeed. And Damn Rudy popped into the chat, put 2 on and said, my condolences. And Damn Rudy, I appreciate you always, hanging around as well. I know you went through an unfortunate loss last year as well. And everybody who's dealt with unfortunate losses, being able to still find time to come and tune in to the stream. For some of you guys, it brings joy. For some of you, it brings laughter. For some of you, just a form of escapism. We're all, enduring pain here and there. But the thing is that we don't got to go through it alone. We don't got to go through it alone. I know the game is on right now, but this is what's ultimately more important, is the camaraderie that we build with each other, and moreover, the ability to look out for each other as we navigate through these unfortunate losses. And sometimes, they like to say, time heals all wounds and you'll be able to get over things. It changes you, man. It changes you. And don't feel weird for having that feeling. You take your time, navigate through all of the emotions, allow yourself to feel all of the emotions. Don't run away from those emotions. And ultimately, allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to feel. Miami forces a punt. It's 4th and 3. They're going to have to let this ball go. It could potentially be a momentum shift, but ultimately they got to take advantage on this ensuing drive. Darnell said, you still miss your grandmother and great-grandmother till this day. You consider them your second and third moms in your life, sometimes even better than your mom, to be honest. Yeah, I never had a chance to meet my great-grandmothers. I only met one of my grandparents. My grandmother passed when I was 15 years old. In fact, 4 days ago was my aunt's birthday, who was my grandmother's daughter. And she passed away 2018 on the day after Christmas. I buried my brother last year, the day after Christmas. So, it's those types of things you never forget. Funny enough, I can still hear, my aunt's voice till this, like my grandmother's voice. It's very difficult for me to remember her voice. It's very difficult. Like I've gotten to the point where now I've lost it. I have, one video recording that my brother had compiled, that I recorded, completely forgot about it, but he put it in the funeral package video, and I still have that saved on my Lenovo over there. My aunt's voice, I still have that in that very video because we played it for my aunt's funeral. And then, of course, for my brother, I have every video under the sun as long as I have that there. But yeah, just for anybody who happens to have lost somebody recently, make sure that you have those videos, those voice notes, those photos. Dread put 10 on it. I appreciate you. And then for those who unfortunately had lost somebody prior to, hold on to those photos. I'll tell you right now, listen, I keep, this is my wallet right here. I keep my brother's ID. It's the expired one. The official one, his mother has it. But I have it right here. His ID is right here. I'm not gonna show personal, but his ID is right here. As long as I live, his ID coming with me. So you don't let them shits go, because you never know. You can just have a bad day, whatever the case is. It's like I don't want to equate it to a soldier overseas, but you can, update on the phone situation, still can't get in there. I'm going to have to go to Boost Mobile. I'm going to have to go to Boost Mobile. The positive is I now have the death certificate. I'm going to laminate it. Probably what I'm going to do is I have the funeral card, the funeral program, the funeral card, his jersey. I'm going to put, because the season has kind of dominated a lot of my time. So when I get the case to go and put the his varsity jacket up in there, I'm gonna frame that. I also gotta ask his parents if he. I don't know if he ever held on to his high school jersey. I don't think that he did, but I'm gonna go back to his. I'm gonna go back to his house. I'm gonna see if he has his high school jersey. I haven't seen it ever. Yeah. So if he happens to have it at the crib, I'm definitely gonna see if I can frame that, put that somewhere. But yeah, some individuals in the chat are sharing their stories as well of enduring loss. DV, what's going on? When will I become the official coach for Team Tuna? Man, I have no idea, but hopefully I can. Shout out to the treadmill guy, but he hasn't made any new videos as of late, so I've been going back in time, I guess, to go and find those stuff. But yeah, Legend Killer said when you lost your girlfriend 2 years ago, you were both hung out together all the time. And on August of 2023, went to Chicago to go see 30 Seconds to Mars at the House of Blues. Stayed at a really nice hotel for about 20 or 25-minute walk from the venue. Oh, I think I may have been near that venue when I went to Chicago myself. There's a handoff going absolutely nowhere for Fletcher right there. I want to go back to Chicago. Chicago was nice to me. Like, this year is going to be a heavy year of travel. Mr. Francois in the building. What is going on? The resident Hobbit has popped into the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello to the resident Hobbit. He must have came back from entering and exiting and entering and exiting and entering and exiting of Volva region, because we know he doesn't have that level of discipline. Must have had a harlot. But when the resident Hobbit pops into the chat, you know exactly what it is that we have to do. Oh, no! Throw the trash cans towards the ground, because that's where the resident Hobbit just so happens to be located. I know that I was able to take a somber moment and kind of turn it more into a humorous one, but it's a 3rd and 9 right now for the Miami Hurricanes. They're 0 of 6 thus far. 0 of 6 thus far. I have no idea who's the gentleman on Twitter who runs who makes those videos, but it's crazy how quick they've made it to my FYP. It's ridiculous. But then again, this one in particular, somebody sent it to me yesterday on the stream. So I forget who it was, but they sent it to me yesterday on the stream. Beck down the field. Oh, he's got him. Oh, it's incomplete. It's incomplete. He almost had the football, but it's going to be incomplete. And Miami was trying to build a little bit of momentum, but unfortunately, they're coming off the field due to a 3 and out. The pass game is non-existent. Oh, it hit him right in the helmet. It hit this man in the helmet. It hit this man in the helmet. You've got to be kidding me. You got to catch that football, bro. It hits you right square in the helmet. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? For the women, Liv Morgan. For the men, LA Knight, for who's winning the Rumble. Carson Beck put it right on him. This man let it hit him right in the doggone helmet. That is ludicrous. $4K for tickets for the national championship in the nosebleeds is crazy. I can't believe they had nosebleed tickets. $4K is crazy. Is that maybe why they have empty chairs right now? Hold on, let me see right now if they have tickets still on sale. I doubt it, because we're in the second half now, and you're reaching towards the tail end of the game. Let me see here. National championship.
Gotcha, bitch.
Young Mac 94 is now following.
Yeah, I would highly doubt that Miami Hurricane. I don't think they're on sale anymore. Yeah, they're not on sale anymore, because it's already into the second half. They probably only went on sale for as long as just the first quarter. I went and looked, because if you buy tickets the same day, then you have an opportunity to at least get a lower price. Because with like Game Time, some of the other stuff, oh boy, here comes the pressure. Mendoza's going down. They got him. That's another sack. Homie slipped on the turf, but they made it home, and they done took down Mendoza again. Dark Cow Patuan says stepsister took herself out when you was 15, you was 11. Gee. That's tough, bro. I hope you didn't you weren't the one who had to find her. That's brutal, especially like when one takes themselves out. Like, how do you ultimately, it's like, I bet they gone, but then you gotta live, with that. That's tough. Especially a situation if it ends up, you end up being the one who finds them. It's very difficult. Second 18, they're just going to run the football. Oh, that's a positive run right there. He got about 7. He gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. They want to price out the Miami homers, so it's fair attendance by the Hoosier fans. Well, I mean, technically, you wouldn't necessarily, I wouldn't say you priced them out, because ultimately if they got the bread to go, they gonna go. Regardless. If they got the bread to go, they gonna go. All right, 3rd and long right now. 3rd and long right now. What do you got? Mendoza under duress. I know he is concerned because they have been getting after this man all day long. 3rd and 12, midway through the 3rd quarter. Here comes the pressure. Oh, Lord, he gets rid of the football in time. Back shoulder pass, incomplete. They want a flag. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. The U defense is legit, yeah, but they need their offense to wake up. They need their offense to wake up. Miami's defense has already got 3 QB sacks. They got 5 TFLs. They're playing very good football. The only positive, or I should say the negative for the U right now, is offensively, they are really struggling. Like, let's just look at this drives here. 5 plays and a punt, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, missed field goal, touchdown, 3 and out. That is outrageous. The differential in plays between both teams. Bro, how many more plays did Indiana run than Miami? Oh, Tony gonna try to get a return. He's down at the 6-yard line. How many more plays did they run? They didn't keep track of it. They don't have it here for college. But 100%, if you consider the amount of plays, Indiana had 4, 12, 16, 3, 19, another 14. That takes you to 34. Then you add 3 at the half, so 34, 37, 643, 47, 47 total plays, and then this 50 total plays. Miami, 5, 3, 8, 3, 11, 3, 14. Then you got 9, 23, 2 that brings you to 25, 3 and out, that gets you where? 28, 50 plays to 28. 50 plays for 28. Miami got 4 3 and outs. That's ludicrous. This guy was a Heisman. Oh, I can't levy those allegations towards him underperforming, because that Miami defense is legit. They're playing very good defense. Roy said you don't even know why you decided to go watch the game. You got to go to bed in 30 minutes. Who knows? Business can pick up.
Then you sell it.
1205 for life, but 5 owner said start bench cut collegiate. Mike Williams, Percy Harving, Megatron. Percy was, I really enjoyed watching Percy. Oh boy. I want to say Percy. Start Percy, bench Megatron, and then cut Williams. I'll say start Percy, bench Megatron, cut Williams, because Percy was so fucking electric. Percy was so fucking electric. Lazy but 5 wants to say, hey, hi yo. How's everybody doing tonight? What did you miss? Thus far, a very, very defensive game. A very, very defensive game. It's a challenge because Percy was a problem. Like, Percy was an absolute problem. And he was so dynamic, who could get it done on 2 different ways, whether on through the air or on the ground. Like, Percy was a problem. But Megatron, oof. Like, legitimately, you can't go wrong. All I know is Mike is getting cut. All I know is Mike is getting cut. 100% before I go to sleep, I'm going to have to drink like a casein shake just so I have something to recover when I'm going to, while I'm sleeping. Because I know tomorrow's going to be brutal if I don't consume something. I don't usually eat before bed. Today might be an exception. I ain't going to hold you. All right. Next drive for the Hurricanes, they need to produce a lengthy drive and at least get enough damn plays. Oh, what a run right there. He put his shoulder on him. Although it's a 3-yard gain, that was a physical goddamn play. That was a physical play. Devin Hester on the huddle pass sideline. Oh my God, the ball right off of his hands again. I think that might have got deflected. That might have got deflected. Carson Beck let this ball go hella fast. Yeah, he got his hand on it. He got his hand on it. He batted that away. He almost caught that. He almost caught that. That's a hell of a play. Spaceman for 5 wants to shout out to your coverage on the playoff games this weekend and the Natty tonight. Legendary and entertaining, brother. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, very, 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 very tough situation. Here comes they bringing the pressure right over the middle. They got him. Tony is gonna not. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. Spectacular tackling all day. Spectacular tackling all day from Indiana, bro. Oh, this dude got Gabos written all across the face. That's funny. Game ain't built on struggle, was it? I forget what it was. 4th and 1, they're going to have to punt the football here. They better actually have good protection if they want to, because this is still a dangerous location. This is still a dangerous location. That punter looked like he way older. Oh, my God, they didn't protect. That's got blocked. That got blocked. That's about to be a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Oh, my Lord, they ain't protect up front. A hell of a goddamn play. That was a piss-poor protection. They got the block, and that's a punt block TD for Indiana. That's a punt block TD in Indiana. A punt block TD for Indiana. That's a hell of a play. Piss-poor protection. Piss-poor protection. That's a hell of a play. They did not protect up front. Brother Brown in the building. What's going on? Look at Mark Cuban. Wow. Extra point. He doinked it, and it's still through the uprights. He doinks it in. What a play. What a play. Good hustle on special teams. Indiana able to go and get that ball blocked. Look off the edge. Look at the piss poor protection. Look at the piss poor protection. This motherfucker, oh my God, 87 went over there to go and chip. What are you chipping for, bro? What are you chipping for, bro? That is fucking terrible. 87 over here chipping. Yeah, he's 100%. Like, bro, don't even come back onto the field. Buddy went to go and chip. You're the last line of defense. What are you chipping for? What are you chipping for? You got to pretty much haul ass and throw your entire body out in front. What are you chipping for? And now momentum swings back to the Hoosiers. Oh, he's not going to get a good return. He's going down. They in trouble now. Yeah, he ain't blocked the dude on kickoff too. Yeah, he not doing a damn thing. They got the whole Mendoza family got the cameras on them. What do you got? Now you down by 10. You got to make something happen here. You got to make something happen here and respond. Oh, Beck got time. He's got to have to dump that off. There's Fletcher on the reception. Gain of about 8. Gain of about 8. The commentary should be live right now. It's time to go into the bag of tricks. Oh boy, Fletcher with another positive run. Big time run across the 35-yard line. Now the positive is for Miami, they still got, 20 minutes left to go here in this game. Jathan Patu want to say, Michael Cole words, big feet, or big fight field, indeed. I don't know why I said big feet. Big fight field. Fletcher's a dog. Yeah, he's running very hard. Beck is going down to, oh my God, 87 just got blasted again. That's magnificent defense. Son just got lit the fuck up. That's magnificent defense. That's football right there. That's football right there. What a hit. Boom. They better not get no bullshit ass fucking targeting call. Yo, I remember a homie from Clemson who got ejected in back-to-back national championship games for targeting. Third down coming up again. And remember, Miami has never converted on third down today. Miami hasn't converted on third down at all today. That's a big-time fucking hit right there. Yeah, they in a tough spot right now. Here comes the pressure. Oh, they're bringing pressure too. Hey, he better get rid of the ball. Beck better get rid of the ball. Beck got nowhere. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's in trouble. Right down the field. Oh, he got a man. He got his man. Breaks a tackle. Big first down across the 35. What a play by Beck. Beck was afraid. Beck was afraid. You thought you weren't allowed to launch yourself? As long as it's not hit to the head and neck area, he was able to get away with it. I'm surprised it didn't go to a further review because there was no hit to the head and neck area. Ugh. They got to protect up front. Daniel stayed on the ball. They better protect up front. That's their first conversion on third down. That's their very first conversion on third down. Beck's going to throw again. They try to screen. Oh, his knee was down. His knee was down. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. His knee was down. That Beck is scared? Shit. With the way they hitting. They making sure that he feeling the fear. They making sure he feeling the fear. Second half, they've all but doubled their production. They're only off by a couple of yards here. But if they score, they would have doubled their production. There's a dump off. There's Tony. Good block outside. Tony on the move. He high-stepped just a little bit. Going to take it down to the 11-yard line. Here come Miami. And he's out of bounds at the greatest yard mark you can possibly go out of bounds. The 11-yard line. Because you at least can get a first and goal at the 1. So you have an opportunity to get a fresh set of downs. I've said time and time again for years, if you go down at anywhere between the 11 and the 15, there's no scenario where you shouldn't be able to score. There's no scenario where you shouldn't be able to score. That is the perfect location to actually go down. If you about to get tackled inside the 5, I'd rather go down at the 11. I know that sounds crazy. Probably if you could. Well, he actually went down at the 12. Hand off to Fletcher. Positive yardage, gain of about 4. No, that's about 3. Sorry. And the very next play will be the final play of the quarter. Game far from over. Both teams are dogging it out. Indeed, this game is far from over. There's a lot of football left to be played. I am happy they changed the college clock situation because I remember those Alabama Clemson games felt like they were going on forever. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag for illegal shift. Oh, what a carry by Fletcher. Wow. How the hell did Fletcher end up turning that from what should have been a 2-yard gain to to what? What was that, a 6-yard gain to set up a 3rd and short? We're going to the 4th quarter. We're going to the 4th quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to put your fingers in the air. You know, it's that Final Four. A national champion will be crowned. Final 4th quarter of this game. 10-point deficit right now for the U. You hope Indiana pulls it off, storybook stuff? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're going to the final 15, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to the final 15. This is why your ass was scared to stay up for this game. Yeah, it can mess around and take too doggone long. Then all of a sudden now, you can't even get the sleep that you had initially thought you was going to get. Oh, what's the score in Miami and Golden State right now, ladies and gentlemen? Miami and Golden State, the score is
6-7.
Final 4th quarter of the season, indeed. This is the last one. Ooh, Applebee's burger. Oh, that looks scrumdiddly-umptious. But it's a tooth. Yeah, that whole thing would be my calories for the day. OM cheeseburger looks all right. Actually, I have Applebee's that's not too far from me. Who eats Applebee's? I haven't eaten Applebee's in years, now that I think about it. I haven't had Applebee's in years. Boom, 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 boom. Bourbon. Whole lot of bacon burger. OM cheeseburger. I wonder how much calories that has. Well, there it is. I can't seem to find it. Oh, there we go. Oh, 1,280 calories. But that doesn't count the fries. That doesn't count the fries. Yeah, that doesn't count the basket fries or the classic fries. 3,000 calories. Basket fries is 3,000 calories is absolutely outrageous, bro. That is absolutely outrageous. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game, where the Miami Hurricanes trail by 10 points in the national championship. No, Fletcher gets to the end zone. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Where Miami has made this a one-possession game on the very first play of the final period. Indiana trying to capture the national championship, but Miami trying to revitalize and revive the dominance that they had, the chokehold that they had for 20 years, from the early 80s to the early 2000s. We've reached the final period of the game. Who's going to come out on top? Ladies and gentlemen, Hurricanes, Hoosiers, the Heisman versus the Mystique of the U. Who wins it? I invite you to the fourth. What up? That's a touchdown for Miami to cut the deficit down to 3. By the way, commentary is live right now
The bougie goddess
across
is now
all
following.
social media. If you haven't already tuned in, make sure you go and tune in. You got over 1,000 watching this. All right. Oh yeah, it's we got 1,000 in the room over there. All right. All right. Back then that was grown man college. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth and quarter. Bring the natty back to the 305. That'd be a madhouse of a fucking parade. Here we go. Mendoza has the football, trying to lead Indiana to stop the momentum.
Mendoza!
The offense hasn't done anything in this quarter. They went to the half leading 10-0. Their only score in the second half came off of a punt block. The offense has done diddly poo, as Jim Mora once said. In fact, it's a 6-play punt, 4-play punt, 3-and-out punt. Miami's got 2 touchdown drives in the second half. Pressure upon Indiana. Oh, right up the gut. He almost kept his feet. Almost kept his feet. Oh, he almost kept his feet. Good run by Black. No Goku Black. Anytime, any kind fishing. But 2-1 said Fletcher has his dreadlock powers unlocked now. Indeed. Afferny said, got to take a week off from live commentary. Call it load management. Yeah, I'm not going to go live again until probably Friday for Friday Night SmackDown, potentially. Because I got to take a couple of days to get my voice back, of course. But potentially tomorrow. Ooh, nearly intercepted. But tomorrow could potentially do the commentary on the game, so we'll just see. But live commentary, I'm off. Because these doubles have done a number on my voice. But Saturday night main event this Saturday, and then of course double stream on Sunday. And then I am out to Madrid. Actually, yeah, next Monday. Next Monday, going to Madrid. And then I'll actually have a week off. So I'm going to have a bulk share of recordings in the bank. Oh, boy, he's gone. He's gone. Great. Oh, wow, they was able to go and get him. But that's a great catch and run. Big-time production to take it inside Miami territory. Cooper on the catch and run. Good play calls right now coming from Indiana.
Mendoza!
Is not folding. He's waking up. Great blocks from Indiana's receivers to get him out in the open. Magnificent blocks. Magnificent blocks. Both teams got all 3 timeouts. Indiana still marching down the field, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy, Mendoza's going to have to take off. Bain almost had him in the backfield. Oh, my Lord. No, I'll be back in time for the Super Bowl. I'm going during the Pro Bowl weekend. I come back on Monday right after the Pro Bowl weekend. I'm only going over there for 6 days. 26th to the 1st. What's that, 6 days? 6 days. Second and 9 here. Indiana at the 41-yard line. Another handoff. Oh, there's a hole again. He's able to go and get 5. And now third down coming. Miami has been 50% on defense on third down. They haven't been able to guarantee stops on third down like the Indiana defense has been able to guarantee stops on Miami up until the last drive. So now it's on the defense to get a stop. Miami hasn't allowed a first down thus far this half on third down, but that doesn't really matter if you can't get the job done in the fourth quarter. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winning Mendoza. If there's one thing you can't take here, it's a sack. He's going deep. Oh, he never saw the football. Oh, Cooper never saw the football. No. Cooper would have potentially had a touchdown. He never saw the football. No, that's not PI. Grant said PI. Let me see if there's a flag here. That's holding. That's holding. There should have been laundry on the field. That's holding. Why was there no laundry? And they're going to go for it. They're rolling the dice. They're rolling the dice. There should have been defensive holding. There should have been a flag there. They're going to use a timeout. There should have been a flag there for holding. There should have been a flag there for holding. 110% there should have been a flag for holding. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely... No, I didn't see it yet. Because remember, you guys are ahead of me. I'm watching on ESPN Plus. I'm behind. So when I saw holding, the ball just hit the ground, so I didn't see anything yet. I had to wait to go see the replay. Yeah, it's time to go gambling. Charbonnet ACL injury. Oh, shit. Is it ACL injury? Damn. Well, at least Kenneth Walker is a solid player, because damn. Damn. Yeah, Walker killed it. And in fact, Charbonnet had stole so many of Walker's touchdowns. Like, Walker would do so much work, and then bam, Charbonnet would pull up and take the TDs. All right. All right.
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Jalen Patuan said, Mendoza, you are a future Raider. Cam Akers, IR. Yeah, injuries suck. It's a part of the game, but injuries absolutely suck. It's the worst. Here we go. 4th and 5. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it here. All right, here we go. You're the Heisman. You got to make a play here. What do you got?
Mendoza!
They're going to go for a 4th and 5. It's a national championship. You absolutely got to have it. Here comes the snap. Decent protection. He's got a man, comes back to the football. That's a catch. That's a catch. What a throw by Mendoza. Even better catch on the back shoulder. Spectacular.
Mendoza!
Let's go gambling. What a catch. And he's in bounce. He's in bounce. The foot in bounce. An even better catch. Just nearly slipped out of his hands, but he holds on. That's a big time play. That's why you're the Heisman. That's why you're the Heisman. What a play. What a play. When you need to get a stop, you can't. What a play. That was big time. That was absolutely big time. Yeah, you know they going gambling here. They're going to go for it again. You realize there's going to be a 2-week gap until the Super Bowl instead of one? What's up with that? What do you mean a 2-week gap? 2-week gap. There's a handoff. What do you mean a 2-week gap? No, there's not. The conference championships that's played on the 25th. The following week on the 3rd is a Pro Bowl. And then after it's on the 8th. Yeah, it's the same distance. What do you mean? It's never one. The Pro Bowl has been switched to before the Super Bowl for 15 years now. 2009 was the first one. Actually, even longer. Yeah, it's been that way for a minute. Said 2 weeks, like it's. Oh, he overthrew him. He fucking overthrew him. Damn, what are you gonna do here? What are you gonna do here? Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. 17 years. You late. Jalen put 2 on, said Tom Brady in the stands watching. Indeed. Oh, that was low key. Yeah, that's not even low key. This man was low key hugging him. I don't even say low key. That was indeed him hugging him. Bad pass. But yeah, you got to take the points. Oh my God, they're going gambling again. They going gambling again. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They going for it again. They going for it again. I know he's not about to use another. He used another timeout. He used another timeout. Oh, man. He used another timeout. They got to make up their mind. You can see why if they score again, Miami might not have enough time to score twice. That is true. But then you don't want to run the risk of just leaving with no points. The benefit is you take the field goal, you make them have to score a touchdown. Now, albeit, at least defensively, you can feel confident because Miami, they struggled. But for the most part, the last 2 drives, or I should say in the second half, they've been able to produce 14. I would have took the points here. But because they've had lengthy drives, they can, oh, wait, they're coming off the field? Or, no, he's going to go get his play call. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. They better not fucking turn it over. They're actually going to go for it here. All right, 4th and 5. They're actually going to go for it. I'm not looking at the chat because I know you guys are ahead of me. They're actually going to go for it. 4th and 5. Let's see what they got. You better not fucking turn the ball over. Mendoza's going to run. Mendoza's going to run. He's got it. He's got it. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Indiana. What a play. That's why he's the Heisman.
Mendoza! Mendoza!
Fernando!
Mendoza!
What a TD. What a TD. Oh, my Lord. That was absolutely beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful.
Mendoza!
A magnificent miracle finish of a drive. What a play. What an absolute play. That's why he's the Heisman. Mendoza able to break a couple tackles, spin move, keeps his feet, Dives to the end zone. You can't tell Mendoza he doesn't want to win this game. Nathan Pafavo said that's how the white man runs the football. Ain't that the truth? That's how the white man runs the football. Brian put 2-1, said Rams fan, Super Bowl falls on your birthday. Well, there it is. You're going to have yourself a very merry birthday if they take a merry birthday. Happy birthday if they take care of business. Somebody go to Miami and go to Carson Beck and tell that extraterrestrial in the face. Put your hand on their shoulder and tell them it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Because if they can't respond, they're going home. If you can't respond, you're going home.
Gotcha, bitch.
Geraldin68 is now
Irvin clip for
following.
the U again. Yeah, indeed. They're going to need to hear from Michael Irvin because right now, they back is heavily up against the wall. Miami.
So listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
What do you got? What do you got? Ray Lewis out there too. Somebody gonna need to suit up. Somebody gonna need to suit up. Because they in a bad spot right now. It's time. It's time. Fourth down heroics is what you expect to see. Hey, we going to find out one way or another. Miami got to go out there and try to make a comeback. But as far as I'm concerned right now, Indiana has all the momentum and the Heisman Trophy winner
Mendoza!
has his squad in position to win this game. Not a very good return, and a late flag comes in, and that's a hold. They about to back up an extra few yards. They about to back up an extra few yards. Marco Patuna said Wembanyama and Beck are aliens for very different reasons.
Then you sell it.
You have Mendoza as a career in the NFL, but the league has a problem developing QBs. You're concerned as hell. We shall see. Ooh, Indiana making all kinds of noise. They on top of the world right now. Jalen Patuan said Irvin gonna whip Beck for losing at home. Here you are, 9-11 on the clock. Look just how many Indiana fans are in the building. Miami got to score, and they got to score fast. Damn, Blink Johnson got the notification. I just uploaded the short. Beck gonna dump it off. He's got Tony. Tony breaks a tackle. Oh, no, he doesn't. Yo, Indiana's tackling today has been absolutely magnificent, bro. Like, legitimately, I think it's understated just how great their defense has been making tackles and stopping folks from trying to make a second move. It is truly, truly understated how well they've been tackling here today. Fletcher's able to go and move the chains. That's a first down, fresh set of downs. But Indiana's tackling. Tony in the open field got slowed down. Fletcher got slowed down. These dudes is making spectacular tackles, bro. Reality Shift making two. Up 5 said Fletcher is the player of the game so far, even though they're losing. I disagree. Fletcher is probably the player of the game for Miami for sure. And then on defense is 100% it's Bain. But Mendoza right now is a player of the game because he's coming alive late. Beautiful back shoulder pass that's there, and then ultimately the touchdown run. Beck's going to need to find somebody open. He's got all kinds of time going down the field, looking for his man. Pass sails incomplete, no flags. Let Tobias Harris cook. If Indiana wins, Mendoza has it, indeed. Edgar says, as a Raider fan, you turn into Terrell Owens and saying, that's my quarterback. You better protect him. They say Carson leaving Georgia would be what would be a blessing. Guess not. I mean, he won his 2 championships. He's had a hell of a season, so I wouldn't necessarily say he left for a chance to contend, and let's call a spade a spade. Miami is actually in the national championship and contending. Georgia, not so much. Beck's going to let it fly. Oh, this might get picked off. What a fucking... No, they said it's incomplete. I thought that was a catch. I thought that was a catch. Bro, what? Dark Cow put 2 on, said, just saw the TD on Instagram. Yeah, it was a hell of a goddamn play. Man, if this was a catch, that'd have been outrageous. He never even located the football. Oh, yeah, that ball hit the ground. Yeah, that ball hit the ground. That ball, yo, you got to catch that. You have to catch that. Oh, man, he had the ball too. You got to survive the ground. You got to survive the ground. And if I'm Miami, this is 4-down territory regardless. They're 2 of 4 on 3rd downs in this half.
Congratulations.
Offensive line has protected Beck, but you know they're bringing pressure, and there's a false start. They starting to feel... They starting to feel
for 26 months.
all of the pressure. Them big boys moving up front. They big boys, they wiggling up front. It was supposed to be all about the you, but that's not what's going on here tonight. It was supposed to be all about the you, but that's not what's going on here tonight. Yeah, God gave you 2 hands for a reason. Evidently, this man doesn't know that. Here we go. 3rd and 15, 7:55 left to play. Miami backed up in their own side of the field. There's the pass. He's got his man. 1st down. Miami, they got to get back on the ball. You better move with a sense of urgency. They're 3 of 5 now on 3rd down in the second half. Beck marching his team down the field. This man graduated college 2 years ago. How the fuck are you still playing football? I thought you're supposed to be a student athlete. This man is just an athlete in college. Beck over the middle, got his man. Oh, Tony's in open space. Tony's breaking free. Tony on the huge 1st down. Tony takes it inside the 20. Miami is still on the move. Tony able to go find the seam in the zone. Beautiful release by Beck there, and Tony picked up a whole lot of speed. This man's supposed to be a senior in college, but he's here on the national championship making plays. Christian put 2 on it, said a 14 grams keeps playing. Now you need a line. Oh, my. 14 grams started playing out of nowhere? Oh, no, it's because people are, I think, sending in some donation, if you will. Can't turn the ball over here if you are Carson Beck. He's got time. Dump ball. Oh, that pass ricochet. Oh, nearly intercepted. Graduate student, well, he just there, just chilling. He just chilling. It's like the Unk meme. You still got it, Unk. You still got it, Unk. Oh. All right, here we go. They give it to Tony. Tony finds the seam. Tony's going to go. Tony breaks the tackle. Spin move to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Tony to the end zone.
It's all about the you. It's all about the
Say
you.
what?
It's all about the you. You say it.
Okay. And what? Say what?
It's all about the you.
Say what?
It's all about the you.
Say what?
It's all about the you.
You say it. Woo! Touchdown. Touchdown, Miami, 8 plays, 91 yards, under 3 minutes, extra point through the uprights. It's a 3-point game again. Yeah, the 30 for 30 was fucking electric. In fact, I have to go back and watch a lot of different 30 for 30s. You know, the positive of having the treadmill that I have now, bro, when I actually just want to zone out and just go watch a show, what I'm probably going to do is just go downstairs on the treadmill, bro. I kid you not. The song is fucking fire. Uncle Luke was cooking. Uncle Luke was cooking. Like having an actual treadmill that has a screen that I could just play. What pisses me off is that I can't use Paramount for some reason. It won't play. Paramount and Max, they just won't play. Like I tried to watch I watched The Sopranos already, but I tried to watch an episode of The Sopranos. It won't play. And then Paramount, it won't play as well. But Netflix plays no problem. I haven't tried ESPN yet, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Nathan Batu wants to imagine Keyshawn Booty playing in the Super Bowl. What you mean? Which Keyshawn Booty? I actually updated the meme. I'm sorry, Peyton, but it gotta happen. You mean this Keyshawn Booty? Run it back. Childish. I gotta grow up, man. Gotta grow up. D. Holden said diabolical. D. Holden said diabolical. Run it back. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my God. All right. All right. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. How do they keep making these booty edits?
Yes, buddy. Oh.
Oh Lord. Here we go. CMTV said I should play that every time he starts being trash. I mean, technically, when somebody play like trash, we do have the booty meme. So hopefully, if Mendoza ends up, I'll say this much: if Indiana absolutely chokes on the next drive and they do absolutely nothing and give Miami an opportunity to go do something, well, maybe we'll go and get the meme. But nonetheless, we are reaching the final 7 minutes of this game. Michael Irvin is talking to Miami's defense.
So, listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
And did you hear? We see the fit Piccolo. Yo, I promise you, that's probably one of the funniest running jokes that's on the internet right now. Like, we see the fit Unk. I truly believe it started with Piccolo. Piccolo is the epitome of just, yo, look at my fit. I need you. I need to aura-farm my fit right now. Him and Vegeta used to just pull up to locations just to fucking, like, I forget which movie it was. I want to say it was Cooler. When Vegeta pulled up, and no, it might have not been Cooler. It might have been BoJack. When he pulled up, the rock split, and Vegeta came with his arms crossed, going up, like upwards through the rock. Bro, I'm like, oh, this man, look at this dude, son. And then proceeded to go and get washed. Fuck you, Toriyama. Nonetheless, y'all heard the quote from Ray Lewis before the game? Oh, it was Super 13? Well, there it is. Y'all remember the quote from Ray Lewis before the game? Son said, die today, legend, be a legend tomorrow. I said, oh, Lord. Had me ready to run through a brick. I'm ready to run through a brick wall. Oh, no, I think it was die today, live forever tomorrow. Woo! 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 I said, oh, Lord. 1205 for life, but 2 on said same with Trunks. He had that shit on too. Yeah, Trunks had that shit on too. But his jacket, you can't, as a grown man, you can't wear that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, think about it. I got a jacket that cuts off, like over here. Even if you have the amazing abdominals, you still can't, like, it's not a functional jacket. It's not a functional jacket. Like, ladies can get away with, like, having a jacket that doesn't zip, that's just open, which I always thought it was kind of like, why are you wearing something that's not functional? But it at least makes sense for the ladies, for the fellas. You can't have a non-functional jacket. It just doesn't make any sense to me. 3rd and 5, they're stopping the run, and now it is time to see if they can get the stop. 3rd and 5, where they struggle to get stops all day long. Can the reigning, defending, undisputed Heisman
Mendoza!
make a play and continue to keep this drive on the field? 3rd and 4
D55
for the
Twitch
reigning
06 is now
Heisman.
following.
He's coming up to the line. Indiana only got 1 timeout. They better be smart. Haven't converted a 3rd down all second half. They got a motion man. He's rolling towards his left. Got a man open. That's the 1st down and more. Cooper moving the chains.
Mendoza!
That's how you make a play, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you make a play. Mendoza got his man. Mendoza got his man. That's a 1st down. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Mendoza got his man. That's a 1st down.
You sell it.
Ooh, a 5-yard run. More positive yardage here. Jolowski put 2 on, said you need Mendoza and Cooper to score a TD for your parlay. Well, all right. Here we go. 2nd and 5 here from midfield. There's the snap. Handoff again. TFL in the backfield. TFL in the backfield. TFL in the backfield. -2 yards. He's going backwards, and it's 3rd down again. It's 3rd down again. You absolutely need to get a stop here. 3rd down. No overtime. Yeah, I hope there's not overtime. I truly don't want to see no overtime, bro. I kid you not. Win it in regulation, whichever team fucking wins. Of course, you know, if Miami wins, that's great. But just win it in regulation. I need to go to sleep. You have no idea. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7 here. 3rd and 7 here. 3rd and 7 here. Looks like they're in man. Here, oh, the pass rush did not get off. He's going to have time. He's going down the field. Got a man again. Back shoulder again. Continually making plays. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Mendoza!
Another one. Becker makes a play again. Becker makes a play again. Buddy was suspended for the 1st half. He should have been suspended for the entire game. He can't make no plays. Buddy been getting cooked all doggone day. And now a few 1st downs can end this game. Oh, he could go. He could go. 1st down and more. Oh, but he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. You got to fall in bounds. They're in field goal range. A touchdown can make this over. Great fucking block. Great block. Boy, 2-4 is getting fucked up all day. Two minutes. Dos minutos. Couple 1st down wins this game. A couple 1st downs win this game.
Then you sell it.
Couple first downs win this game, or a touchdown can put it out of reach. Well, not really out of reach. I mean, ultimately, you need a miracle. MLK for 5-1 said, unfortunately, Mendoza will end up getting drafted by the Raiders. Buff Bills backer said, watch Mendoza x McDermott both go to the Raiders and win a Super Bowl together. It'll be Mendoza mania. That would be some. Marlowe said, remember, in college football, you get touch while approaching out of bounds. The clock continues to move. Yeah, Miami got 3 timeouts as well. Oh, boy. Let's see what they got. Let's go gambling. They chewed up almost the whole clock. Couple of fluke plays. They're not going to be denied. At least the game was kind of close in the end. I mean, you got to respect the shit, but wow, I don't know about no fluke plays. If it was a fluke play, it wouldn't have happened twice. We saw Becker get it on the back shoulder twice in one half. That ain't no fluke. Coin Anthony put 2-1, said late to the party. Where the Pop-Tarts at? Shit, a Pop-Tart. I ain't had no Pop-Tarts in a while. Joseph in the building said, W Stream, I appreciate you first time chatting. Much love. Indiana is threatening to win this game right here. They're at the 23-yard line already in field goal range, but fuck the field goal. You want the touchdown to put this game on ice. You want to put this game on ice. King Savage said, hey, Adonis wanted to tell me GTA 6 got delayed again. It confirmed that they're shooting and explodes. The company Rockstar. It's on Twitter. It's getting crazy. I need to see it. Oh, good
Avarice
Lord. They're
Sater
still
is now
pushing it back is
following.
wild. Them still pushing it back is wild. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is it right here. Final 2 minutes of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Final 2 minutes of this game. There's a handoff right up the gut. He's going. Ooh, nearly gets the touchdown. Oh, no, but he goes down after a gain of 9. He goes down after a gain of 9. Tell you the truth, that's actually better than scoring. That's better than scoring because now you force Miami to have to use their timeouts. That's even, they can win this game in regulation here. That was a worse situation for Miami because now it's a 2nd and 1. Either get a TFL, stop them so you can at least prevent a first down. They can win it in regulation, approaching the goal line. Miami's in trouble. Miami's in complete trouble. Somebody get Team Rocket on the phone. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. Y'all remember the album? Some of y'all probably don't remember the album.
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Woo! Nims put 2 on and said we need the commentary from yesterday for the bowl. Oh, say less. I'm going to be on tilt. I'm going to be on tilt. All right. 2nd and 1. Carson Beck is beside himself. Carson Beck is beside himself. He about to start crying right now. Forget crying in the car. He about to cry on the field. Carson Beck about to cry on the field. 2nd and 1. Oh, man, we got laundry on the field. Laundry. Laundry on the field. They backing up. That's a false start. You can't get a false start in a situation like this, bro. What is you doing? What is you doing? Son is wilding. 2nd and 6. Motion man, another handoff. Tackle, TFL, tackle for a loss. Oh, no, it might be a no gain. They could use a timeout right now. Now it's a 3rd down. That fucking false start was a brutal one. That false start was a brutal one. Nathan Batu said Rex Ryan saying the Bills to get Belichick. First off, Belichick, what is he going to resign at UNC to go and take that job? Albeit, I do believe that Belichick should go back to the NFL because legitimately an organization will hire him. And then furthermore, you're 27 wins away. Actually, no, it might be less because he has 303, right? And Shula has 328. You're 25 wins away from tying Shula. All you really need is let's say you only win, well, if you only win 5 games, you're going to get fired. All you need is 3 winning seasons. 3 winning seasons. And you're the all-time leader in wins. Albeit Shula wanted to live long enough to where he can retire with the all-time wins. But if I'm Belichick, I'm coming back to the NFL. Denisha said they need a magic turnover. Yeah, probably a fumble or something of that nature, but I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. 3rd and 5. Miami got to have it. And watch, Mendoza might run a fucking play action or he might keep the football himself. He might keep the football himself. There's the handoff. Oh, my God. Can he break the tackle? No, he can't. It's a stop. Miami holds. Use the timeout now. Supreme is trying to manifest a touchdown. It's unfortunately not happening. They get the stop. You say, nah, go for it. I would not do that. I'd take the field goal and force the then again, at this point, it really does it matter? I'd still take the points and force them to have to get a touchdown. Yeah, I'd still take the points. I wouldn't go for it here because I understand the idea of, all right, bet, we dare you to have to go out there and go the length of the field if you were to fail here. But they're only up by 3 because you give them the benefit of being able to kick a field goal and tie it. It's better to just kick the field goal, take the 3 points, make it a 6-point game, and force them to have to score a touchdown. If you're playing in a video game, maybe it's better to go for it. But I'm not. I wouldn't want to run that risk because momentum is a real thing. Momentum is a real thing. There's the extra point. I said extra point. There's the field goal. It's through the uprights. And now
Mendoza!
Season is complete for all intents and purposes. The pressure's on Miami. Touchdown or you lose. Indiana has how many points?
27.
Philip put 2 on and said, what would Ben Johnson do? Well, Ben Johnson would probably end up going for it. It is the final drive of the national championship. This is it right here. This is it right here. This is it right here. It's time. It's time right here. Wait, fire me up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Special teams might be the heroes for blocking that point. Yeah, and then remember, Miami also missed a field goal as well because they doinked it. So special teams will be the distance in this game. Special teams will be the distance in this game. There's the kickoff. It's in the end zone. All right, 1:42 on the clock here. Carson Beck, you asked to leave Georgia to make your way to come over to Miami because you wanted an opportunity to win a national championship. You went into the battle against Ole Miss. You were able to take advantage and go and win it. And Ray Lewis with that goofy ass hat. You can't ask for a better situation. You came to Miami for a chance to win a national championship. Here's your opportunity. 142, no timeouts. You got to go the length of the field. Mendoza on the other side has done his job. He's got his Hoosiers the lead. What does Miami have? A turnover ends this game here. Miami's out of timeouts. You need a touchdown or nothing. Oh, did they get a delay a game? They got a delay a game. I'll be damned. They got it. How the hell was it a delay a game that fast, bro? They just came onto the field. How did you get a delay a game already? That is wild. Motherfuckers got to delay a game already. That's crazy. That's crazy. Folks got to delay a game straight out the gate. All right, here we go. 1st and 15. Carson Beck, you look like an extraterrestrial. What do you got? He takes the snap. Oh, here comes the pressure. He throws the ball away. Nearly takes a sack. Nearly takes a sack. Yeah, I don't like that call. I think that's a crazy call, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, they have no timeouts, but I think that's a crazy call because they literally just came out onto the field. How the fuck was it already delay a game? I think they fucked up with the amount of time. But that's neither here nor there. You still got to go out there and get the job done. 1st and 15, you produced no yards. And look at the Indiana big boys bringing all kinds of pressure. Bringing all kinds of pressure. 2nd and 15, Carson Beck, what do you got? Your girl is doing all kinds of social media content. She's selling photos on passes.com. Well, can you pass the football.com? Pass is incomplete. Oh, it could have been intercepted, and Beck got absolutely rocked. Oh, but there's laundry on the field. This might be a roughing the passer call. Laundry on the field, roughing the passer, fresh set of downs for Miami. Beck got absolutely lit up. They just rang his bell. They just rang his bell. Kadoosh, right there in the chest. But he just got absolutely smashed. That is a good call. That is a good call, though. That's a good call. That was yes, that was roughing. Stop it, Cartman. That was roughing. What are we talking about? That was rough. He had already got rid of the football. He got hit. I know I love old school football too, but by the book, that's roughing. We've seen that consistently called as roughing all year. Let's not make it seem as if, oh, now all of a sudden a national championship, they won't call that rushing. Roughing. That was roughing. Come on now. Come on now. It doesn't matter what dog you have in the race. Let's be transparent. Let's make sure that we're honest. Let's not do that. All right, they're able to dump it off over the middle. Found his man. That's a 1st down. 1:22 on the clock. Here comes the pressure. Beck got all kinds of time. The overthrows Tony, but Tony comes down with it. What a catch. I don't know why this man is taunting, bro. You ain't got no time to go and taunt, you damn 18-year-old. You should be a senior in high school. Somehow, I'm going to reclassify. Watch me go to college. I'm a true freshman. How does everybody have these rules, bro? I never knew nothing about no motherfucking reclassifying. Carson Beck going out, got his man. Ooh, but he tackled in moots. It's enough for a 1st down, but he's tackled in moots. As Miami continuing to march down the field, 52 seconds on the clock. Oh, the worst, that the clock has to get reset once they put the ball down. Kayla in the building said, good evening. Oh, wait a minute, what's coming in? I think a timeout's coming in from Indiana. A timeout's coming in from Indiana. But wait, if the timeout comes in, you got to also consider you have to add time back on the clock. It might be 51 or 52 seconds back on the clock. Damn, Michael Irvin's sweating wild right now. First off, why is Michael Irvin mic'd up? Who is he recording content for? Michael Irvin's mic'd up. Who is he recording content for? Oh, boy. This is coming down to the wire. Oh, he's recording it for his page? Oh, really? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I thought he just had, I know his podcast, so he's been posting content of the on-the-field stuff. That's what's up. That's pretty cool. Carson Beck has 8 career wins when he's trailing in the fourth quarter, down by 6. You cannot turn the ball over because this game will be done. Both teams, no timeout. Miami, off the roughing the passer and then a couple of completions, have brought themselves inside Indiana territory. They're at the 41-yard line. Beck's going to take a shot. Pass is intercepted. It's over. Indiana has it. Indiana has it. Indiana has it. Sharp with the pick. This game is done. Indiana is going to win the national championship. And for the first time in history, you have 16 wins in a college football season. Laundry on the field. But after the pick, it's done. It is done. Game, set, match.
Mendoza!
Wins the Heisman and the Natty. It's over.
It's all about the you.
Say what?
It's all about the you.
Say what?
It's all about the you.
Say what? Cut that bullshit off. You're done. You're done. You're done. It's all about what? Booty cheeks. It's all about booty cheeks. The pass was intercepted and the perfect season is cemented. Carson Beck decided, I'm going to go for it all and throw it into double coverage. That was a stupid read. He was better off just tucking the football and running. Terrible, 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 terrible throw. Magnificent coverage right there from Sharp. He says, yoink.
Yoink.
Takes the ball away, and this game is done. This game is done. Miami has lost. Somebody go and Google Indiana. And what the coach say? What Signetti say? I win. Google me. Google me. Google me. One more knee, this game is done.
Then you sell it.
There it is. That's it. Indiana has it, and it's all over. It's all over. Indiana gets the W. Damn, they done put the blue Gatorade on them. Indiana got it. Pack them up. Pack them up. Somebody tell Michael Irvin, go get that belt.
Get the fuck out of my face.
You was getting ready to celebrate.
Are you shitting me?
You thought you was going to win.
Are you stupid or are you stupid?
You're not going to get the opportunity because today it was Indiana who...
We put BTA all day. Belt to ass all day.
It was the belt to ass on you. Dark Cow put 2 on, said most deserved natty. Hold My Beer says, Mendoza! Miami thought they could cash in the victory on their home field, but unfortunately...
Insufficient funds. You ain't got no money. Woo.
Indiana wins the national championship.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Jay put 2 on and said, hand on the shoulder for Beck indeed. Your college career is all over. One quick look at Miami. Somebody tell them to take out their Omni cards. Head down the stairs and get aboard the L train. You lose. You lose. You lose.
You lose.
Your quest of winning the championship again in the 21st century.
Failure.
And what are the Miami Hurricanes eating today?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh, hot L's.
It's over. You lose.
Jurlowski put 2 on, said nothing better than the first time. But I'll tell you right now, this won't be the first time that Miami has taken another trip because, ladies and gentlemen, they have arrived at Elimination Station and they go somewhere different. Atachi said, I'll never fail you with the amazing NS. I appreciate you that much. One way or another, tonight for the Miami Hurricanes, their dreams of winning a natty has been absolutely failed, and their failures of being able to come from behind, their failures of putting their trust in Carson Beck, their failures of erasing a double-digit deficit in the second half has them written down in the Death Note because their dreams of hoisting up that national championship has been absolutely deleted.
There's only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the Death Note.
Delete!
Here it comes! A little going away present for you!
You will rest in peace.
Delete confirm.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true.
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Pack them up.
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to go with the U straight where to?
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Straight where to?
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
That's where y'all going. Pack them all the way up. Austin Patouin said you need more Chiseled college football content. Like you need air. Oh my. They getting sent to the crib. One quick look at the Miami fans.
Because she brought shame to her family.
Who was that person y'all said was a Miami fan in the chat? There was somebody who y'all said was a Miami fan in the chat. Michael Irvin, along with Ray Lewis. What they doing?
Because she brought shame to her family.
The other Miami fans, Carson Beck's fiance or girlfriend.
Because she brought shame to her family.
Pack them all the way up. Abela Danger? Abela Danger? Who's that? Abela Danger? We'll forever forgive, we'll never forgive him. Abela Danger? Oh! Y'all motherfuckers. You mother... Her too!
Because she brought shame to her family.
Y'all some gooners for real. Y'all are some fucking gooners for real. Jurlowski put 2 on it. Said 3 more teams are set to be deleted. I didn't sign up for this.
I can't co-sign that, big brother, but I ain't mad at you for what you do.
Y'all are. I was not prepared for that. You gooners in the chat.
Off is the direction you can fuck.
Part of the game is this. I thought he dating one of the Cavender twins. I said, I'm trying to remember her damn his girlfriend's name. So I'm like, oh, what was her name? And y'all put this Abela Danger. So I Google, oh, that's not her name. I remember it being Cavender, and you got this shit popping up over here. What's wrong with y'all, son? What's wrong with y'all, son? Nonetheless, let me finish my shtick. Here goes the goddamn Miami Hurricanes caught in the hurricane. One quick look at all the Hurricane fans.
Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Can I go? Yo, what is this? Boy, extreme bitch. Ah, shit. Shut up.
For the Indiana Hoosiers,
Congratulations! Oh my God.
congratulations, you are officially national champions. I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. Make sure you head over to YouTube and check out the commentary on the divisional round of the playoff. It is posted everywhere on social media. Stay tuned for other videos coming in the future. I'm going to attempt the national championship, but I can't make any guarantees about the national championship, so we'll see. One way or another, Patreon will have an opportunity to go and see it. I appreciate you tuning into the stream. I'm going to go see if I can get myself a protein shake and possibly eat before I go to sleep. I shouldn't eat this late, but damn it, I haven't eaten since 9:46 a.m., and I've been standing and sitting in this very same place literally since maybe 10-something recording. So I need to get some sleep. I appreciate you. Y'all have yourselves a good night. I'll stream again this weekend. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.